We're live?
We're good.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to Route 66, everyone. We were starting 30 minutes late and we're still late. I'm so sorry. Tonight we will be playing Pathfinder, 1st edition. This is the Adventure Path Shattered Star, a collection of 6 linked adventures that will take our players from levels 1 to 17-ish. And we're in the 5th. Nope. We're between the 5th and 6th adventures now. We're sort of in an interlude, and we'll talk a little more about that when we get to the recap. In the meantime, Ava, who the hell are you?
Hi, I'm Ava, and I have Curry. I play Faya, the human witch, and I don't know why I'm talking like this.
You committed to the bit. I mean,
I
what
did.
more could anybody ask
really
for?
did commit. Okay, so here's the deal. I also play Junko, the ASMR, whatever that is.
Junko talk
I think
like
you mean
that.
ASMR?
Oh, ASMR? Yeah, I do like myself some ASMR. Oh, let me tell you what.
Is it too late to take back my kudos for your dedication to the bit?
Yeah, actually, because I'm already almost done. I also stream on Twitch on occasion. Yeah, that's about it. I still have Curry.
Awesome. Love it.
Alvin?
Alvin?
Yes, Alvin. I'm Alvin. I play Olak, the half-orc war priest of Gorum. Where if it can't be solved with violence, you gotta throw an Olak into it. Then you get more violence. Also, I'm very glad I don't have to shovel, because in the last 3 days there's been almost... Wait, you guys use Imperial, so that's... a little bit
we're in
over
freedom
2
units.
feet of snow that fell outside.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, screw that.
Send it here. I want it.
I want it.
Would gladly so.
I moved to the
Thank you.
desert, so
Thank
I
you.
didn't have to do any of that.
It probably
No, I
melt
want
on
it.
the way.
Oh, that sucks.
Still take it.
Can you give us some trivia about snow? What do you got?
It's cold and it can get wet. I don't know.
I'll take it. It counts.
What else do you want me to do with snow?
I don't know. You sometimes have really weird trivia, sometimes not. I'm just taking a shot in the dark.
Oh,
Sometimes I
you
hit
don't
something,
want to
sometimes
make
not.
treats out of city snow. You want to usually go out of town because then there's hydrocarbons in that snow that makes maple syrup taste like ashy and gross.
Not the reason I thought you were going to go with, but now that is some fine trivia. Thank you. Ash?
Hi, my name's Ashley. I play
for fuck's sake.
Sayoni. Thought we were doing a thing.
Oh, I didn't know everybody was supposed to. I could do that too.
Alvin, do over.
No, that's all right. Ash, you go ahead.
What was I saying? Oh, I'm Ashley. I play Sayoni. She's a sorcerer. She's got a dragon familiar. Sometimes he becomes real dragon, but not all the time. When I'm not playing Sayoni, I play Cora. She's real nice. She's a monk, Azamar. And when I'm not playing D&D Pathfinder, I'm making stuff and hawking it on the internet. Here's something.
Oh my gosh, that's
I got one too.
Here's something that's kind of themed for the game. It's a mimic.
Are those things with like the microphones?
What? What the hell are you talking about?
All right,
No, okay.
real quick before that can escalate any further, Saraha.
Wait, I wasn't done yet. You find my stuff at Pixabout Studios on Facebook, Instagram. That's about it. Oh, and the Twitter.
And
Thank
Etsy.
you.
Oh, yeah, and Etsy. Okay, you may move on.
Jesus Christ. Saraha.
I can't dedicate to an accent, so I'm really sorry. I'm Saraha. I play Kyra. And I also play in the Sunday game. And I ordered these like 2 months ago, but because international shipping, I got these cute notepads that this one is a map. I don't know if you can see it because the glare. This one is a character info tracker.
Ooh.
This one's an NPC paper. This is a end of session notes one, and this is a item card. and they're sticky notes, and I'm planning on putting them in my D&D journal that I have going. So I was really excited about that, and I thought I would share.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I will have to link the shop to you all later because it is such cute stuff. And I got some stickers from them as well. So it is in the UK though, so it did take a while to ship, but that's totally fine. Anyways, when I'm not super excited about my D&D journal, I stream. And I've been playing Alien Isolation, and I discovered more Lindas. And that is all I will say.
Best part of the game.
Yep. It's great.
Yeah, if you're a viewer. Thank you. Michael.
Hello there, little partners. I'm Michael. They call me Big M in these parts. I play Lamb. Lamb's a bit of a guitar playing fool. He strums it up, he strums it down, does a little dance to the left and to the right, makes his friends happy and his enemies sad. He's also a big fan of Mr. Olak down there, tries to teach him some fighting skills. He's also known as Jonathan. That's his outlaw name.
True.
Not wrong.
In my spare time, I run a couple of other games myself for my friends. I run a Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign in these parts. That's what I do here. And I also play in a 5e conversion of Rise of the Rune Lords, which is a very good time indeed. We're having a grand old time here together, and we hope that you'll enjoy us tonight. Mr. Archer, who are you, sir?
Nope, not doing it. I am Askell Archer.
What?
I thought about it.
I thought he was going to go into Laris. I thought he was going to go into Laris.
I've already demonstrated that I'm capable of doing it, and therefore I feel no particular need to
You coward! You're a coward.
I'm Askell Archer. I am the GM for this game. I will be playing all of the NPCs, the really mean, malevolent drow and dark elves, the dumb as a pile of rocks hill giants, any mechanized bounty hunters that may be here or there.
Wait, what?
Hunting certain extra planner
forgot
time
about that guy.
travelers.
It's fine.
And
Sure, fine.
every other NPC in the game. I also will be presenting the adventure to our players in the hopes that they will overcome it with great gusto while still facing enough challenge that they're not like, this is too easy. So
Never
far,
in
so
my
good.
life have said that phrase.
You know, I believe that. And now I brain farted. What else do I do? I'll tell you what else I do. When I'm not running games on Route 66, I also stream on Twitch. And I will be finishing up Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy, Mummy and the Cursed Sphinx, one of those two, definitely one or the other, and Rayman, and then we're gonna play friggin' Pokemon Unbound.
Pokemon?
Hell yeah.
I've heard of the Pokemon.
Pokemon Unbound. It's like
Pokemon.
an adult Pokemon, like with violence.
Whoa.
Is that
Rated R.
squirrel I wanted to hunt the other day? That like a Pikachu?
You gotta rustle them all, partners.
I'm gonna switch the music to banjo to just nonstop bluegrass boogie, and I will not be sorry.
Hell yeah!
Do it. You
Hot
won't.
Night Joe or bust.
For the love of God, Alvin, take us to the intro.
You won't do it.
We're back? Good. All right, welcome back. For the love of God, Bard, please do the Bard thing.
Sure, I'd be happy to. So everybody, welcome. Good to see you all, fellow adventure peoples. We are playing Pathfinder stuff, and our group has, doesn't have a name, I guess. We still need to sort that out. At least not a good name, since the
What?
new people.
Seconded.
So we're going to work on that. That's going to be the next task. So
You
we
know
have
what?
been
How dare you?
seeking
Got
the
ourselves here.
of the Shattered Star, as it turns out, and we have them all now, which is pretty great. In this most recent adventure path, we have come to Guiltspur. Underneath it, we found that there was this big Thessalonian museum of sorts and a portal to the Embassy of Leng, where, what's her name? Don't tell me. Cadrocosta, the ancient blue dragon, we learned had the final piece that we were looking for, and we went looking for her. And after dealing with some nasty pots and shogoths and moon beasts, which aren't nearly as nice as they should be, and some other unpleasant things, including a blue dragon and Larry, we eventually found the shard, and we took it. And in our last adventure, we decided that we were going to try and do some good down here, and we were going to find some undead peoples and give them some rest and some peace, and that backfired terribly. Yeah, that went really poorly overall, but we decided to do a runner, so we did. We literally ran and jumped off a cliff.
You a runner.
And we turned up back up top to find that our hill giant buddy Thogbad had gone missing. We decided to track him down, and we found him on the other side of a large mountain range, which our sorceress decided it would be wise to use many spell slots to get through. So we did that, and we found Thogbad, and that was great. And then we found out that Thogbad was being kept against his will. Some nasty lady had put a slave collar on him, and we called her out, and we told her some bad things were going to happen to her for what she did. Nobody puts a collar on Thogbad.
Thogbad is a free hill giant.
That's right. Nobody puts Thogbad in the corner. So we're going to pick up with
corner in the first place.
I left him out in the open.
We told him to get back in the car.
We said he
did
was
tell
a
him to
free
get in the
hill
car.
giant, though.
We did tell. Okay, so we do put Thogbad in the corner, but it's okay if it's us doing it.
Because we're
He's still
protecting
free.
him.
Yes,
We're not
it's in his
exploiting
best
him.
interests. And now we're going to rumble. That's what happened.
Yeah.
There was one last detail I would mention, because it was what we ended on. She did actually already cast one spell, sending Kyra careening down a rift.
Oh, yeah.
Into a tentacle and elemental hellscape, a little section of the abyss, the spell being called Rift of Ruin. And you guys saw her floating up near the stalactites just in the open air, and I believe that was where we left off, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That is true.
We did get a hero point before the recap started.
So
Yes. So that hero point goes to it was redeemed by Crep. Do you wanna pick who gets it, or do you want I can just assign it if not? If not, I guess it would go to
Art?
Who did the last thing?
Well, Kyra fell down the hole.
I guess it was Kyra
that
falling
would
down
not...
into the literal abyss.
Good
Alvin.
job, Kyra.
Okay.
Oh,
Crep has
pocket.
spoken. Alvin, you get a hero point.
Oh,
How's
yeah.
he's cute.
Cute.
He'll use that to buff some more, probably.
Yeah.
He'll use it for a free round of buffing.
I advocate that is a good change
it.
for go around for hero points.
So what I'm gonna need you guys to do is to roll some initiative.
Did we not do that last time?
We did not.
You did not.
Can't we just go first?
Okay. I will roll my initiative.
Roll
my initiative too.
Are Dodgy and Dragon going to be participating?
I got a nat 20.
No.
Hell yes, Raha.
I just
Also,
got a nat
I can't see the map, so I can't select my token. Does that matter?
Well, you don't need to select your token for this one. But...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not using the tracker.
So you guys are underground.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forget.
There is a tunnel that has been chiseled out in the eastern wall here. To the north, actually, I can delete this because the fortress that stood there is now gone. Just a tiny little cube sitting in the middle of the rocky ground.
I'm going to pocket that.
As you guys, well, yeah, good luck getting to it. I will mark where that is, I suppose. It's right there.
You know, if she acts quickly, she might be able to get her people back.
Did you guys say Dragon and Dodgy are participating?
Dodgy is not.
Dragon is not.
Out of curiosity, how many hours has it been since we left Lang?
Not even one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came out immediately and started digging.
Oh, it's been about 15 minutes.
I would
So-
still buffs active.
Me too, actually.
Previous
Okay.
list.
So go ahead and
Oh, no, I
roll
don't.
initiative. You already did. Faya, what'd you get?
I got a 14.
Lem?
12.
Olak?
16.
Sione?
21
Oh, nice.
point.
Kyra?
Point.
21.
14.
Point 10.
Okay,
Okay,
so I'm
yeah.
bumping you to 20. Actually, let me change the combat theme. This was random, but I feel like this is one of those situations where it shouldn't be random. It should be something
Oh,
very
I can
specific.
hear this. I can hear it now.
Oh, good.
Yay.
Do I still have air bubble?
Okay, excellent. So we saved it for today. The woman you can see floating near the
Oh, that's right.
near the ceiling looks like Aziz.
Oh.
Oh,
She
hi,
is
Hatsa.
an elven woman with long white hair, wearing all manner of jewelry and a
Dang, she
violet
fancy.
dress.
She
You can
looks
see
so
though that she
cool.
wears a veil over her half of her face. But unlike any other elf you've ever met, her skin is bluish gray. Her eyes red. It's like an inversion of the elven colors you've seen before. This would be, and mind you, you guys saw a dark elf corpse, but this would be the first living dark elf you guys have ever seen.
Wow.
Let me
How
turn that
high
down a little.
off
That got a
the
little
ground
loud.
is she?
She is currently 60 feet.
And she's just floating up there, right?
She is seemingly hovering. So let me mark her with the wing. Now she has initiative as well. Just to refresh us, I'm
'Cause
going to
that was
cast Rift
a
of Ruin again so we can see what it did.
That was
Because
a
there's-
surprise round. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. The walls of the rift are covered with razor-sharp blades, while the floor seethes with boiling pools of acid, strange chewing vermin, writhing shards of ice, and all manner of other chaotic and deadly manifestations of the abyss, which Kyra is currently dealing with. She is going to conjure an abyssal denizen from it. So Kyra, above you, you see something suddenly skitter out of the wall like an elephant-sized spider and then just clamber up out of the rift. And where is that? There it is.
Bruh.
What, don't like it?
No?
Yeah, you're not going to like it at all because the rest of you see this creature coming out of the rift. And you can see that on top of being a spider, it also has two blade-like arms and pincers with spikes and a maw covered in spikes. It looks sort of like that.
Look, it's Kyra. She's fine.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
guys,
you
it's
got
me.
two pokey thingies at the butt end.
You really need two? That seems like overkill.
And as this thing is expelled from the rift, this causes the rift to slam shut,
Uh-oh.
ending the spell's duration and returning any creatures that had fallen into it to the ground as detailed above. Taking double damage from the rift's environs in that round. So you're going to take 12d6 damage, Kyra.
Hey, girl.
As the rift suddenly slams shut, you are engulfed in ice and acid and fire, and of course, two very hard, solid, rocky walls before you're expelled onto the ground, just lying prone where you were, but you were prone beforehand also. But thoroughly chewed up and at the feet of this monstrous spider. I believe, let's see. Is that part of the standard action? As if you had summoned them via summon monster.
41 damage.
So that being the case, that was a full round action from her. Yes, 41 points of damage. This would be cold damage this time.
Hey! I didn't cast that, did I?
No, she did. Unfortunately, that means it is now the spider monster's turn. Because summoned creatures go immediately after the creature that summoned them.
I know that.
The spider creature. So, I'm sorry. Anybody without the wings icon, I assume, is on the ground, yes? So, Lem and Fea are on the ground?
We were
no,
and me.
Yeah, we flew here. Let me fix that.
Then your tokens definitely need to be marked.
How long did the fly spell last?
It should still be up, right?
It should still be active, but keep in mind that when you guys were flying through the tunnel, you would have been very low to the ground, and also, unless you are in constant motion, you have to land.
Okay.
Unless you
Because
have
what
airwalk.
the fly spell, right? If you have airwalk, you're excused, Olak. If you don't have airwalk and you weren't in constant motion, then you guys would have landed.
I am prone anyways, but
fly lasts 15 minutes. I don't know how long it's been.
Not 15 minutes, so you're that shouldn't be a factor here. So I guess Fea, Sione, and Lem. Am I correct in assuming you guys would be on the ground at this point since you were kind of stopped here for a while?
No.
Yep.
I will make fly checks. Because if I didn't, I would have been sucked into the rift. We talked about that because I was
yeah, she said that.
That's right. I think you already made those fly
a fly
checks,
check,
though.
actually,
yeah, I believe you already made them. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's immediately going to turn and survey everything around it. I'm going to roll physical dice to make this go a little faster because I don't like how long it takes on roll 20. Let's see who it's going to attack. It is going to go for Lem. It is going to try to bite Lem, and then it's going to take one of each claw and attack Lem and Kyra, respectively. So Lem first. It tries to charge at you. Does 27 hit? I believe you're flat-footed.
A 27 will hit.
Okay. So you take 17 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make...
Poison.
I need you to make a fortitude save.
Fortitude save. I'm going to use my moment of greatness if this doesn't go well. But a 30.
30? Okay. No effect. But you feel like as its jaws close on your arm, you kind of yell a little bit and rip your arm free, and you can see that the wound is already festering, the flesh starting to rot and wither away.
I look at the spider and just go, ow.
And then the spider
this is
brings
different. I don't
one
like
of its blade. So the first attack is going to be Lem, the second one Kyra, but Kyra, it has +4 to hit you because you're prone. Well, Lem, that's going to be another 15 points of slashing damage. Kyra, does 25 hit your AC?
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be 29 points of slashing damage. As Lem sort of just gets knocked away from it with that scythe-like claw, it just kind of sends you careening away just short of getting cut in half. Whereas Kyra, it just stabs the blade scythe-like right through your stomach. And you're kind of... It's agonizing. It doesn't go all the way through, just in. And as it rips the claw out, you see your blood spatter across the stone floor. And you can hear mocking laughter from up near the cavern's roof. Sione, it is your turn.
Okay, so I can see her with my arcane sight. I would like to identify...
She's not invisible.
I meant the magical auras with my...
She's got a fair few auras.
I figured, so...
You can see that she has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spells on her, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 magic items.
So with this, I can only do auras, right? I can't identify magic
Correct,
items?
because you need to get your hands on the magic items. to
So the
identify them.
auras, I would like to know what she has.
Okay, so number 1, we'll go in order really
Is
fast.
it spellcraft? Sorry.
Yep.
Okay.
That is a Cloak of Chaos, which basically gives her spell resistance and a whole bunch of defensive bonuses against anyone of lawful alignment.
Okay.
Next.
Yep. So
That
just
is a
7?
Hero's Feast,
Oh, what?
which is
What
going to
you
make her
eating,
immune to
girl?
poison, resistant to disease, resistant to fear, immune to lesser fear effects, resistant to charms, and buffed with some different stats, saving throws.
26.
The third, I'm sorry, it's 8, not 7. I missed one.
Oh,
Number
great.
26, you see Airwalk.
Okay.
Number 4, Freedom of Movement.
Of course she has that. Okay.
Greater Magic Weapon. Magic Vestment.
What's up?
Like Mage Armor, but stronger.
Okay.
And one more. Resist Energy.
Can I tell which energy, or is that not?
No, you wouldn't know which one.
Okay. I would like to cast Dispel Magic on Airwalk, specifically targeted. Because she's like 60 feet in the air, is that right?
Mark.
Yep.
Okay.
If
So
you weren't going to, I was going to.
Well, I might fail, so you might get a chance.
Yay!
Dispel Magic. I hit the button. There it is.
Okay, so that'll go from highest to lowest. You make a single caster level check.
I can't target a specific spell if I can see the
Not
spell?
with this one. No, that's greater Dispel Magic.
Oh, shit. Crap. Okay. What do I need to roll? Sorry.
Caster level check.
Okay.
The DC will be 11 plus
20.
caster level, I believe. Let me double check that it's caster level and not spell level. 1d20 plus your caster level. Compare that to 11 plus the spell's caster level. Okay. Yep. So the first one fails. Roll again.
Does it just go through the list until it gets one?
Yep. 23 is not going. Let me see. What's her cast level?
15.
Yeah, it is. So the second one is not dispelled.
I'll roll high eventually. 23
Oh my
again.
God.
Airwalk is
God.
not dispelled.
Fuck.
Freedom of
25?
movement is not dispelled.
God, I'm getting higher though.
Dude.
I'm getting higher.
Come on, come on, come on.
Greater magic weapon is dispelled.
I got one, guys.
Okay, we'll take it, we'll take it.
Yeah.
So that is one buff removed from her.
Okay.
Let me get rid of that.
Okay, I'll get another one.
Alvin, by the way, can you scroll the map just a little bit so we can also see her?
Oh, I forgot
Okay.
how laggy this map was.
You
Yeah,
might need
it's
to zoom
pretty
it out
laggy.
just a little bit.
Sayoni is gonna move back here out of her sight,
Okay.
and she's gonna call out. She has freedom of movement and the mage armor spell, resistant to poison, disease, charm. Can you get her on the ground, Faya?
I try.
Also
Meanwhile,
resist
up near the
energy,
ceiling, you can
but I
hear her
can't
crying.
tell what energy.
Is that the best you can do? Surface dwellers are weak. Kyra.
Oh
How
my
dare
God. She's like holding her side. How far away is this spider thingy and her from each other?
So it's on the ground. She's 60 feet up in the air, and then another 55 feet on
feet
top.
away.
So Pythagorean theorem.
X squared plus
55
C
squared plus 60 squared equals.
Oh God! Stop it!
I got it. I can do it. I can do
I
it.
hate this. Get
Then
this
you're
out
gonna
of
want
here.
the square root of those two.
Ugh.
Plus,
How far
Oh,
down?
there you go. Yeah. So it'd be 50 feet.
50 feet? Okay. Okay. Then I am going to pull out my scroll of... Hang on, I'm just checking the spell here. Make sure that I did the math correctly.
Mm-hmm.
A scroll of mass inflict. It just says mass inflict wounds, so I'm assuming it's mass inflict light wounds because I don't have any other info on the scroll.
Yeah, that should be inflict light. Well, okay. Do you have the caster level?
Doesn't say. No.
Shit.
So I'm just assuming it's light wounds.
I would assume light wounds.
So I'll pull out that scroll and cast that.
Are you casting defensively?
Yes.
Wait, no, you can't with a scroll, can you? Alvin, can you confirm you cannot cast defensively with a scroll? Because it's a use magic device. Okay, so that will provoke, but there's no chance if they hit you, the damage will not necessarily disrupt the spell. That's the upside.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yep.
All right, it's going to try to bite you.
Okay.
Also, I think that's a moderate.
That hits.
Okay, you take 14 damage, and I need a fortitude save. Oof! Auto fail. So you take 2 points of constitution damage, which means your max and current HP are going to drop by 15. 16, I'm sorry. 17, I'm sorry. Because of favored class and toughness.
You've got hit points to spare, right?
Okay, wait. What do I have to do?
So your max and I wouldn't change the max. Just keep in mind that it's also changed. But you lose 17 hit points plus 14 hit points. The 14 being the damage you took, the 17 being from your constitution dropping. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes. So my constitution drops
2 points.
2 points.
And that's temporary, but you know, if your constitution ever drops to 0, you still die.
Okay. Okay, I'm just writing that down so I don't forget what I changed.
Okay.
Okay. Can I cast a spell now, or?
Yep. So now the spell goes off as planned. Who are your targets? Both of them?
Both of them, yes.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. I can't do both of them. I will just do the spider then.
Okay. The spider.
It says they have to be within 30 feet of each other.
Got it. Okay.
I have a question though. My spell damage is maximized still. Does that include scrolls?
It would have to be
I don't think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it would.
Yeah, because
so
it's technically not you casting the spell. It's like a
Unless
uber delayed.
I got you.
The scroll.
I didn't make the scroll, no.
Okay, so it gets a will save. 14, it fails, so it's going to take 16 points of damage. Hang on, are my auras not working?
No.
They're not. I'll fix that. Oh no, it should automatically be doing it, but don't worry about that. I'll worry about that on the side. So as Kyra finishes reading this, it starts to like bite your leg and like it's trying to chew you up, pulling you up into its mouth. And with your other foot, you kick it in the face and it drops you back on the ground and you're able to finish reading the scroll. And as it goes off, you kind of reach up a hand and dark energy launches from your hand, crackling over its entire body, sort of electrocuting it, but with dark energy. And it lets out a horrible shriek.
Instead of taking a move action, I will, I forgot the name. Quick channel energy to heal myself and anyone within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
That is an ally.
Right. You have selected channel.
Yes. 22 healing to myself and
so pretty much everybody but Sione. Oh, Fea and Sione. So to Lem, Dragon, Olak, and you.
Okay.
Wait, Dragon? Why?
Because see where he is on the map? Oh, is he not over?
Sorry, he should be on my person. I think the map just didn't bring him with me.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
It's kind of laggy.
Okay.
I was hoping to leave Dodgy in a corner for now.
That
So
is
you-
my turn.
Got it. Olak, it is your turn.
It's too far at the moment. So I will, with a swift action, grant myself the blessing of. Come on, roll the blessing. Roll the blessing. Quicken blessing.
Don't worry about it going into chat. If you know what it does, that's all we need. We don't have to wait on roll 20. I just want to keep it moving.
Yeah, it's kind of slow.
I can't switch. Give me a second. Battle Lust. Gives himself
Okay.
+4 to confirm criticals and the anarchic weapon ability. And I will charge and do a vital strike attack at the spider thing.
At the spider thing, okay. Charging would provoke, however, it doesn't have combat reflexes. So,
Oh
as you were.
shit! Finally, something that doesn't have that.
Finally.
Finally.
Swing with power attack.
Okay.
Come on, swing.
I am officially authorizing you guys to use physical dice if need be. Okay, so 32 is going to hit it for 23 points of slashing damage.
And
It seems like the weapon doesn't do full damage to it. It is resistant. Is that it? Oh, there we go. Another 30. Okay.
And another
Even
one.
so, it still hits it hard. Your weapon cracking through that hard carapace on its back, or rather on probably like the blade arms, almost hacking it right off. And you can see the flesh regrowing and reconnecting joints, so its arm isn't dismembered, but it's letting out a lot of noises, and you can just see it's dripping caustic black blood on the stone, and which is sizzling and steaming. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, sir.
Faya.
Knowledge check on it. Planes.
Yes, this would be planes.
21.
21. You don't know what this is.
Wait, it says a 13-5 on the dice, and it rolled a 5 out of the 2. I'm upset. So since I don't know what it is, I will focus on her, because Olaf melts things once he gets close, and I will try to dispel magic.
Oh,
Okay.
You should gain back 1 HP out of that.
Who, me?
Yes, 1, 2.
Okay.
3.
Go ahead and make your cast roll check. We'll go down the list. Be ready to make a whole bunch.
21?
So first, 21. That is going to fail.
28?
28. You have dispelled Hero's Feast on her.
Okay.
That's pretty good. That was a lot of buffs.
Yeah. Alright.
No feasting for you, bitch.
So, Faya, wait, are you within range for Dispel Magic back there?
You know, I actually don't know the range on it.
Hit the spell real quick.
It's 100 feet plus 10 feet per level.
80.
I am well within range.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. So, Faya, you quickly begin a complex weave of hand gestures, and you can see your shadow sort of extends, growing across the cavern, and even taking in a three-dimensional shape as it reaches up off the ground toward her, wraps long, too many jointed fingers around her body, and you can see some of the shimmer over her just disappear, and she kind of lets out a
And I'm gonna pull a book out of Sione's, and actually
You're taking one of my books?
Yeah, I will actually
What the
fly
heck?
up as my move. I'm gonna fly up like 20
Okay.
feet.
Oh, to go straight up? I believe you need to make a fly check for that.
Oh, then diagonal.
You can
I
go
s-
at like a 90-degree angle, or I'm sorry, a 45-degree angle.
Yeah,
Anything
I'll do
sharper than
that.
45, we need fly checks.
Yeah,
Yep.
I just gonna go right there though, but like 20 feet
Okay.
up.
Well, you'd only be able to go 5 feet up based on that without a fly check.
Oh, well, I'll move one more then.
Okay, that'll put you 10 feet up.
That's fine. It's just so laggy. I didn't want to move, actually.
I understand. Okay, so Fea's starting to fly up off the ground. Lem, we come to you at last. You're muted.
Sorry about that. I am going to, for my swift action, begin singing a Dirge of Doom.
Actually, as your turn begins, could I get you to make a fortitude save?
No, sir. I decline.
Oh, we'll do it anyway.
29.
29. Okay. The rot on you seems to have stopped. Your flesh is no longer withering away.
Oh, well, that's nice. It's very nice indeed. Won't have to go to Alta this week, and I'm going to need a very good bath after this. I'm just telling everybody.
Okay, so you begin to perform, playing some Metallica or something that just puts the fear into people.
Oh, hey, finally went
That could be it. And then I'm going to try very hard to make eye contact with Olak. And I'm going to say, I've got it. Deal with her. Okay?
Do you respond, Olak?
Are you actually yelling that?
Yes.
Okay, then Olak will grunt in acknowledgement.
Excellent. And then I am going to cast Calm Emotions on it.
That will provoke, but it doesn't have combat reflexes, so you're good.
Okay.
Let's see. Spell resistance, will negates. Okay. It gets a will save.
And I think I'm going to impose -8 with my hero point.
Okay.
Just to be sure.
So on a natural 20, it succeeds. Though actually... Okay. Creatures in a... Oh, that's an area of effect. So if you're casting Calm Emotions on it, that would also affect anybody within a 20-foot radius of it, which would be Kyra and yourself.
Can
and Olak.
I have moved 5, 10, 15... Let's see. How far does that get me? Does that get me 20? Can I move to... It's 15 of my 20. If I move there, it doesn't provoke, you said.
Mm-hmm.
So I can move there and I think not hit either of them before I do it.
20-foot radius. Let me make sure you can do that. No. It's a 20-foot radius, not a 20-foot... So it'd be 40-foot.
Oh.
Yikes.
Can I select after, like, to drop it on specific targets?
No.
Drat. Well, knowing
Do you
that,
have any meta magic ones, like a sculpt spell meta magic or something?
nothing like that, but I think I can do okay. I'm gonna cast Confusion on it instead. So I will still take a 5-foot, but I'll cast Confusion on it instead.
Okay.
The DC would be up by 1, and I will keep faith with what I did with my hero point.
Okay. Let me pull it up because I know I'm going to need the table for that. But it appears to be confused. That is also all creatures in a 15-foot radius burst, so that will also hit
fine.
Kyra
That's
and...
fine. Just do it.
Olak.
Just do it. I don't care. I have a really high will. You're good.
So does Olak.
Yeah, at this point, we gotta keep moving, so we're going to say that Lem, reckless perhaps, but this was cast. So...
I feel like I need to use a hero point
Kyra's
to
good.
reroll this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to, because otherwise a natural 1
Actually-
always fails.
Can I do a thing instead?
No,
No,
at
we're
this
good.
point, no, we're committed.
We just-
At this point,
No,
I'm
I
trying to
don't need
minimize...
Confusion. I have an immediate action I can use.
Oh, that you can do. Okay, that's different. That's not an instead. That's a... Okay, go ahead.
Fuck, please.
So I'm going to spend my immediate action to do Saving Finale, so that Olak can reroll.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yep, there you go. So that's going to end Dirge of Doom.
Yes.
All right, Olak, let's see what you got.
Oh, I did reroll. Didn't I reroll?
Oh, you did. Oh, yeah, there it is, 29. Okay, yep, so Olak and Kyra resist the creature, whatever it is, does not and is now confused. Also, I think that's going to hit you, Lem.
My own spell?
Wait, he's
Yep.
the one casting
'Cause you're-
it though.
But he's still in its area of effect.
Confusion.
It'd be like casting
is-
fireball on yourself. You know, I mean, even though you're casting the spell, you're still hit by it if you're in its blast radius.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, you're fine. I was gonna say I had a feeling that'd be fine. Is there a confusion option here?
There is.
Question mark.
There's a question mark? I don't see that.
There's
Where
like
is
a
it?
guy
That's what
going
we
like,
need.
huh?
There's a guy who's like thinking.
He's like, what?
He looks confused.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Confused emoji.
Wait, No, I don't.
Confuse emoji.
Did you use that one?
am I seeing something different than you guys are seeing?
You don't
it.
see
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the concentration one. It looks like a
Oh, yeah,
two.
that's
A guy, he's
concentration.
going like this.
Well, he's
I'll use the
thinking.
concentration one because in Pathfinder that's not really a thing, so it makes perfect sense. I just wish it was red. Okay, thank you. So the creature is confused and it starts sort of chittering in a weird spider-like way and sort of moving around, like waving the slashing weapon, its slashing arms at things that
Wait.
no one else can see.
Does Faya speak spider language? She can
No.
understand. Oh, okay.
Not
Hey.
this one.
I speak Abyssal.
I know.
Okay.
I'm positive you don't speak this.
No, this is like crazy
Yeah.
spider language.
Yet.
Okay.
I don't know. What
So she's looking pretty sour up there. She's going to move to here, staying at her elevation.
Yes, that works.
And she is going to cast on... She's going to cast on... Oh, this is hard. Who do I want to hit with this? Olak. Olak? No. Oh, this is hard. She's going to cast this on Faya, actually.
I wonder
You
if
can see
wants
me?
to Cast on
Yep.
Orlok.
She can just see you.
Oh, she moved. Okay.
Please make a will save, Faya.
Oh, bad.
Is this another permanent one?
Yes.
Tim, I swear to God, 2 characters.
Hey, you can use a hero point to give yourself +8.
I don't have a hero point.
You
I
can
used
use
it last game.
Chat's blessing if you really fuck it up.
Yes,
As
I
long as you don't
can.
roll a natural 1, which is an auto fail.
Sounds like you're jinxing her. Just
I'm not
Are
trying
you
to...
kidding me? You just jinxed her.
Can I use my hero point
to
to be like, Faya, no, and slap her?
Okay, but hear me out. These are easy to fix. You can fix this. You've got a cleric, for God's sake.
Can I use my hero point
How did the cleric's dead?
or no?
I'll allow a reroll on a hero point. You can use a hero point for her to reroll.
Okay, I will do that.
You're trying to take another character out.
I'm
Hmm,
not
underneath
trying
this.
to.
I just want you guys to know that my bard is feeble-minded right now. Just
Okay,
Throwing that out
insanity's
there.
not that bad. It's just permanent confusion. All right.
That's
so
why we
I'm not
have
amused.
hero points.
for a
Yes.
moment, Faya is really struggling, and you can see her like trying to. She's kind of frozen in the air for a moment, like
Fight it, Faya,
wincing,
fight
making
it.
several faces
No,
before
Faya.
she like
Dodgy does like the
focuses and-
slap.
yeah,
Slap
probably
her-
a bite.
slap her
I
for
would
me,
imagine.
Dodgy.
No, he won't
Bite
bite her. Actually, yeah, he can bite her.
Yeah,
She's immune
'cause
to him.
You're immune to it. Yeah, I would imagine just a not a hard bite, but enough that the shock of pain in your leg kind of snaps you out of it.
He
In
he
the
nipped
right-
her nose.
In the right butt cheek.
No, and he nipped her nose. She's holding him.
You have made an enemy, she calls. House Razivrain is respected, and I am the third daughter. I
House
will not take
who?
this disrespect.
Never heard of you.
Shut
House who?
up.
Faya yells
it
from
is
behind the wall.
Potter.
That's right, bitch.
Both of them. You suck.
I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
I mean here.
Okay.
And I'm going to ready a counterspell.
Ah, interesting. Okay. Kyra.
I will. I don't know.
Will live. That's
The
what's gonna
spider
happen.
creature. Oh, I'm sorry, Kyra. On your turn, please make a fortitude save. Remember, you've got -1 because of your con drop.
Yes, it is. It's in there already
Oh, it
because I
is?
updated
Okay.
my con score. So, 19.
19. You take 2 more points of con damage
Oh shit.
and lose another 17 hit points from
Get
both
away!
max and current.
That spider's too dangerous. Fuck.
As the wound when it bit you in the leg, like you can feel the flesh of your leg rotting and withering away and spreading over your body.
Okay.
It's
Sorry, I have to do
excruciatingly
math.
painful.
Math.
Is it too late to suck out the poison?
I don't think you want to eat
It
that.
doesn't seem to be poison, whatever it is. It's just rot.
Is it venom?
You suck out the rot, duh.
They're like a brown
Oh,
recluse.
y'all. We're going down.
This
No,
was the
Kyra!
one knowledge check you didn't want to fail, and it's tragic. Like, that
You
was
need
really
to-
unlucky.
You need to stay alive.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Hang on. Gotta wait a second for the sheet to update my con score.
It's got to do the math.
Let's go, let's go,
Calculating.
let's go.
So at this point, your maximum hit points are reduced by
Is-
34.
Holy
it's-
shit.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
110. Yeah. Okay.
Lost a bunch of con, man.
She's lost
Yeah, I
4 points
lost
of con.
4 points of
Oh.
constitution. It's okay. I still have 12.
Piss the wand of
Really good.
restoration.
I am going to. What is this one? Cast. Sunbeam.
Okay. Who's the target?
Her.
Her. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Defensively?
actually a really good one.
Do I have to cast defensively because I'm on the ground laying
So
underneath
it's
the spider?
confused. I'm gonna roll
Oh.
percentile real quick to see.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
So 50 will
Hey.
get you.
Okay, so it will
That's
not
nothing.
get an attack of opportunity.
It just.
So it's
shit-
just, yep, it's just babbling.
Okay. So I will
Good one.
cast Sunbeam. So 1 line for my hand because I know it's like 1 round per level until.
Just to be
all
aware,
beams
though,
are exhausted.
If you are prone, you will have -4 to hit.
Okay. Can I stand up without? What do I do to stand up?
Move
I'm
action.
Pathfinder. It's my move action.
hmm
No, I'm
So-
gonna just take the -4 to hit.
So just so you're aware, the standard action lets you conjure the beams. You only get 1 this round.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
It's
because I know we
1
got that
per-
wrong.
Yes, we did the first time I cast that.
Okay.
It's 1 per round or something like that.
Okay, so you're shooting it at her. It's a 60-foot line. I think she's actually out of range. Because she's 60 feet up and she's away from you. So you'd have to move. You can cast the spell though and hold it. You still get the same number of sunbeams if you want.
Hang
But-
on.
Does that make sense? Because she's 60 feet up and she's over, so the hypotenuse would be longer than 60 feet.
She's
Then-
60 and 35.
Okay.
She's 60 and 35.
Mm-hmm.
That's 70 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, that's too far. Well, fuck. So I have to
So
keep
what
that
you could
spell.
do is cast that and then get up from prone, or
don't wanna
cast
get
and
up
just
from
hold the
prone.
charge.
Don't do that, sir.
Uh,
It will lag horribly.
yeah. I guess I'll just hold it.
I tried it before.
Okay.
I
All right. So
should
there,
have done the math.
your sword, which is your holy symbol, begins to glow with the light of the sun, filling you with radiance and wrath.
And with my move action, I quick channel, selective channel, positive energy to heal.
Okay.
21 hit points.
Okay. I bet suddenly you're real happy to have all that con and hit points that you. It used
I
to be a meme, but now you need it.
I definitely need it.
Okay.
Hey.
Olak, it is your turn.
I guess, yeah, just when she's in range, that spell gets released.
Sure. So I think you still get 3 total. So each standard action you spend, you can do that. You can just fire one.
Olak needs to get up there.
Okay.
Yep, Olak really needs to get up there. But first, with my Schwarf fraction.
Let me guess. You buff.
You know what, sir? I will in fact buff.
Gosh, if only we could have seen that coming.
I'm gonna pull the shadows around here and cast Shield of Darkness.
Okay. Okay. Reducing the illumination level in your space to magical darkness, granting you total concealment. Unless an opponent has the ability to see through magical darkness.
Chiori. What's half your caster level? 7?
Yep.
Yeah.
And what kind of fly gives a good or great maneuverability?
Not fly.
I don't have fly. I have overland flight.
No, I meant what you cast fly on us, right?
Oh yes, I
Mhm.
did.
Which gives good?
Good, I think.
Good is plus 4, okay. I will attempt to fly straight up at her and do a charge. She's
Okay.
Yep, maneuverability is good.
4.
All right, make that
Okay,
fly
that
check.
should be 80. Alright, so this is with a plus 11.
So 16.
16.
I have to open it up real quick because I don't actually remember the fly skill. Okay, to fly up at an angle greater than a 45-degree angle is a DC 20, so you fail.
Wait, that's a 16?
Yep.
Can I add the plus 4 from a hero point?
You can spend a hero point, sure.
I will spend a hero point.
Okay, so Olak starts. It's actually, he kind of goes at a bell curve. Like he's going up and up at an angle, but it's not a steep enough angle. But the further he goes, the steeper it's going until he's just flying straight up toward her.
And this will be a vital strike attack with power attack. Where are you? Come on, swing. Should be 27, 29.
29 will hit, so it confirms the critical hit.
And here's the vital strike.
Also,
And here's the vicious. The other 2 damages do not stack or do not.
oh wait, hang on a second. No, 29 does not hit her.
Aw.
The token has the wrong AC. The character sheet has her correct AC. No, 29 does not hit. It still hits, but it does not confirm the critical hit.
That is very vexing.
Apologies. I will update her token right now. Nope, it's already updated. That's weird. I must have been thinking of the spider. I apologize. That's my fault. Okay, so you hit her for 36, 46, 56, 61 points of damage. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Your weapon crashes into her painfully.
I
And
don't
she,
even know who you are.
You tell her.
However, I need you to make a will save now that you're here.
Fine. Roll. It'll get there.
36.
36.
Okay, 36, you make the will save. You feel you can hear whispers in the air all around her, a cacophony of maddening voices all at once when you get within 30 feet of her. But you're able to resist the confusing effects of this aura. So she takes, what did we say, 61 damage? Oh, I already did that to her. Okay, so you strike her and
You
she
can do it
grunts.
again.
What? Oh, no, I'm good. I'm
You
good.
could just do it again.
Nah. It's okay. Thanks for the offer, though. I appreciate it.
wanted to make sure. You
And
got the numbers
Olak, you're
right.
chaotic neutral,
Yes, sir.
so that's fine. Okay, got it. That being the case, your weapon slices into her, and her armor, for the most part, absorbs the hit. She grunts from the force of it, and you can see she's wearing an elven chain shirt, but she kind of laughs. Is that your ferocity? You would make an excellent slave, or a gift to the flesh-warping pits. Feya, it is your turn.
I am going to move 5 feet closer. If my token will go. Okay. And then I should be in range now to cast Steel Voice.
On the spider or
The caster.
55, 6. She's
Stop babbling, spider. I don't want to
I'm
hear
20
it.
feet up.
Oh, you're 20 feet up. Okay, well, I need you to make a fly check because you tried to do a flying 180. You did a U-turn.
I can't just like turn around?
Unfortunately,
And then go?
no.
You got to do like a gentle turn.
Not unless you have
Is
perfect
flying in this
maneuverability.
game
Oh.
painful?
You
Well,
gotta
and
do
then
a
I-
Michigan left, actually.
Well, then
Different-
I don't. Then I
I
don't
mean,
need to move.
If you make the fly check and fail, you just can't turn around.
No, it's fine. I can cast it from here.
Okay.
If she could see me, then I can see her.
You do have to continue your flight movement, though. You can't just stop in the air either. So keep in mind, after you cast the spell, you will have to keep. So you're kind of like casting it over your shoulder.
You know what? Fine. Let's just do this stupid fly cast. Fuck it.
11.
11 plus whatever fly gives me.
Now plus 11.
Okay, so 22, you succeed.
Okay.
You are able to do a 180-degree turn.
Okay. Well, then I will do my 5-foot step.
Just so you're aware, that does use 10 feet of movement to do the U-turn.
Okay, I can still cast, right?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm
That's
just
fine.
letting you know. So the 5-foot step would be 15 feet, effectively. You sort of did like a U-turn coming back around and casting the spell at her.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna cast Steel Voice.
Excellent.
Oh,
That is
it's
a fortitude save.
Which is unfortunate for
We'll
me.
see how this goes.
Wait, before I see the die roll, do I have anything to negate that? Ooh, I actually do have a 1 hero point. I am gonna use it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
To
I didn't
do
know
what?
I had one still. -4?
-4? Okay. Yep. So 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. This is necromancy, not enchantment. Okay. I believe that will work.
She can no longer talk. And her spells with verbal components have a 20% chance of failure?
Casting
Oh,
spells with a
yeah.
verbal component has a 20% chance of failure. Save DCs are reduced by 4. Ooh, that's rough.
Nice.
Heal spell or similar effect cures this. Okay. Okay.
But she can no longer really talk. So, a spectral hand of my shadow comes up and like literally just Ursula shoves it down her throat and
She-
steals her voice.
As she was in mid bravado to Olak, she kind of. What is this? What have you done? Okay.
I'm so proud.
Interesting. Good move.
You know that spell that I've been sitting on forever? That's one of them.
Mm-hmm. Leb, it is your turn.
For my swift action, I am going to begin singing a song about the rising of the sun and glory of its fiery, wonderful orb and do an inspired greatness. Boom. So, Kyra, you will get 10 hit points plus whatever your con mod is currently.
Negative.
1. 11
just-
hit points.
I just realized the spider never took its last turn.
No.
Oh,
It
That's
was
fine. You can
confused.
finish
it
your
was
turn.
babbling.
It was just going to babble anyway, so yeah, it's fine. No, you already rolled it. That was the babbling.
Oh,
gotcha.
yeah.
cool. So I'm going to swift action do that for Kyra. Actually, it will also hit. How far out does that go? Probably not too far.
If they
I'll
can
hit-
hear you.
Feet.
I will also hit Olak with this one.
I'm too far up.
Are you?
Oh, he's up in the air.
30 feet. Fair then.
10.
Yeah, so you got 11 HP if you need it, and you have +1 to your fort saves and +2 to attack rolls.
And the 2d10 plus double con mod.
Oh, double con mod.
Yep.
Oh, 1 extra hit point.
For now.
Hell yeah.
We'll see. We will just have to see about that. Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Lem?
No, that is my swift action.
Oh, okay.
That's a bard action right there.
That is.
For my standard action, I am going to let me just ask you mechanically, is this thing going to be confused like with that roll like for the duration, or does it get to like roll again on its turn?
Every round roll again, so the next roll will be 7.
Okay. I am going to, and can I drop as a free action and cast another spell?
Yeah.
Okay, I will drop Confusion from it, and this time I'm going to cast. Did Fea tell me if this thing's intelligent or not?
Nope.
Yeah,
Faye
I
doesn't
don't
know.
think about it.
Yeah.
No one has identified it.
Okay,
Oh.
well I'm gonna hope. So I'm gonna cast Suggestion on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you know in Pathfinder, even if you drop confusion, you have to wait out the rounds.
What? Oh, can you not drop confusion? Is there no D on the
No,
duration?
remember we had issues when we were.
Oh, well, hang on.
That's what we had to do.
No, you're right. Yeah, you cannot willingly drop confusion.
What the fuck this is?
Oh, well then I won't
Like
do
you
that.
don't have to focus on it. It's
Yeah,
just
concentration's not a thing in Pathfinder.
Yeah, so you can cast another
Okay,
spell.
but I can't willfully end it.
correct.
Correct.
I'll try it.
Okay, so what happens if I also cast like a second mind affecting spell on it?
It is still affected.
That's good.
Okay,
All
it'll-
spells overlap in Pathfinder.
Okay, well then I will cast Suggestion on it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm gonna whisper to it, you really, really want to go find a dwarf. A nice, juicy dwarf. You need to go find him. Go get him, buddy.
Okay. One living creature. Yep.
So
Okay.
yeah, its next
Bullshit.
coherent turn, when it gets its own move, then it will do that.
So there's its will save, which it
Hell
fails.
yeah.
Okay. That's funny. Usually it's hard to charm summoned monsters.
None of you were dwarves, right? I didn't miss that.
No?
Not that you know of. Wouldn't it be delightful, though, to discover you were wrong? Olak's
What if-
buried secret. Okay.
That's my turn.
So whispering this amidst the song that you're playing, the music laces with your words, seemingly compelling this creature. Meanwhile, Zyvanshi is not thrilled about this. She's going to take a 5-foot step away from Olak.
Olaf will
doesn't
use
it?
an immediate action to 5-foot step closer.
Oh, you're going to be a dick like that, are we? Okay. Cool. Fine. Also, she heals 10 hit points.
What?
Hey, we didn't
Lame.
agree on that.
Actually,
Pyra
I'm sorry.
also heals 10 hit points. I heal anytime anyone heals.
Oh, is that how that works? I don't think so.
That's a really good feat. I'm glad you took it.
Yeah, thank
Step
you.
up
It's
is
called-
fantastic.
Oh, I was talking about whatever Kyra got.
No.
called-
No, absolutely. You know, though, it wouldn't surprise me if there's a spell that does that.
Healing
Um,
boss.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
With you doing that, Olak, making just a general menace of yourself. So irritating.
I feel like she greatly misread this situation.
I feel like she didn't. She is going to cast defensively.
There's also
Is
the
it a verbal
continuous
component?
damage.
No
I
one
use
messes with
counter
the
spell to
foolish
counter her
5.
spell. Silly.
Hell yeah, you do.
If this
Well,
succeeds.
you can try.
Oh,
I get to
Stilly.
make a spellcraft
She
check.
does succeed, so make your spellcraft check.
Is that
Oh,
with
is
the
it verbal?
continuous damage penalty?
Mhm.
No.
Ah,
So that doesn't auto fail because
That's
it's a
not.
skill.
That's just to identify the spell.
Right. So you do not identify the spell.
That's okay. I'll just use dispel magic. I can do that. Yeah.
Okay. Make your caster level check.
Come on, come
The
on,
DC, as usual, is 26.
Caster level check. You said.
Mm-hmm.
come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever she was about to cast,
I don't even know.
you
Stop
cast
it.
a quick counter spell, sending sparks of energy flying through the air that kind of crash into her holy symbol as she's clutching it and starting to try to hiss out a prayer. And it jolts her and she trips over the words, and you just see like an expulsion of dark energy that
Say a little
dissipates.
prayer for you.
and now she looks pissed.
Good.
You dare! I will make you all suffer. I will enslave you. You can't even hear her, Sione. Really, only Olak can hear.
What?
Okay.
Proud.
Well, that's tragic. All right. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Nope, that doesn't allow spell resistance, does it?
Other spell?
Dispel magic.
It wasn't really dispel magic. That was just the slot I
No,
used to.
You are casting the spell. That's not just the slot. That's the spell you're casting.
Oh, okay. It would have a
But
D,
it does not allow spell resistance,
or
so
no,
you're good.
D is for yeah, it doesn't.
Yep. So okay. That sucks for her. We already rolled. The spider creature gets to take its turn normally. For its turn,
Go find a dwarf, buddy. Go find him.
it is going to turn around, skitter toward this pit, and then just start scampering down the wall of the pit and
He's down
disappears
there.
into the darkness.
That's where he is. Good spider. Dwarves
I
are
hope
definitely.
you didn't just like kill a dwarf.
If it's
What
any
is that?
consolation, summoned creatures only exist for 1 round per caster level.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay.
Unless there's a dwarf just down that cliff.
Yeah.
It's like, oh
right.
god.
It's a
So
dark iron dwarf. He'll be fine. They're
So
different.
off he goes.
There's a problem, and now there's not a problem. There might be another problem, but that's a different problem.
Sione, it is your turn.
A different solution.
Sayoni will cast magic missile.
Okay, we don't gotta be like that.
Why?
You're casting magic missile?
Yeah, we do.
I'm gonna do it at intensified.
Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Intensified, that raises the cap by 5.
Or sorry, maximize.
Maximize just does max damage, which should be 25 damage.
Nah, just regular.
Just regular? Okay. Do your 5d4 plus 5.
I
20.
rolled it, I think.
Okay. So 5 orbs just launch from Sione's hand as her tattoos all flare with light, spiraling, corkscrewing through the air, and then striking into her one after another for 20 points of force damage. Actually, Sione, make a caster level check to overcome spell resistance.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, that was a concentration check. So sorry.
Okay, you do bypass, so it strikes her for 20 points of force damage.
Nice.
Okay. After Sione is Kyra.
I'm actually gonna keep moving.
Okay.
Because I'm flying too, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So you have to
I'm
keep
just
moving in the
gonna
direction, the general direction you were going.
I'm just gonna keep chewing this way.
Okay,
Actually, I'm
Got
gonna
it.
start kind of going this way a little bit. There you go.
sure. Okay. Kyra.
am going to
I will try to catch Kyra's eye, and I'm gonna look up over at her, and then I'm gonna look up at her and kind of.
I will just nod in pain.
Oh, Kyra, could
And-
you make a fortitude save for me, please?
Oh yeah, sure.
With a +1,
-2, though.
and you have your moment of greatness still.
27.
28.
28. Okay. You do not take con damage this turn,
Oh my god. Okay.
but you can still feel the rot there slowly eating away at your body.
Interesting.
Body's resisting.
400. Yeah. I'm gonna cast Sunburst.
Oh, okay, standard. So you don't have to cast it again. You're just shooting a
No,
beam.
Sunburst, not Sunbeam.
Oh shit! You have both. Okay, just remember you still got 3 beams. In
I
the
have
bank.
5 beams. Actually.
5 beams in the bank. Yes, just testing.
Sunburst is the range, the range I want. Sorry, Olak.
Is
This is
that
gonna
an
hurt you.
8th level spell?
It is an 8th level spell, domain spell.
I guess Kyra's done playing.
And it is maximized damage. So
Area
it-
is an
Burst?
80-foot radius burst.
There's no
Sorry.
escaping this.
Causes a globe of
Sorry.
searing radiance to explode silently. So you just see this golden glowing orb launch.
Yep.
And as it
Oh,
expands, blinding, searing light bursts outward. All creatures in the globe, which is going to be Olak and Zyvanshi, get
sorry,
reflex
36 damage if you don't make the save.
What's the max damage I'm taking out of this?
36.
Okay, good.
She makes the save and so is not blinded and
Is
takes 18.
Is she?
She's not undead.
Oh, okay.
As though they
In
have blue
addition-
skin, they're not dead.
Okay. I mean, to be fair though, Kyra doesn't know what she's looking at. She doesn't know that for sure.
Literally no clue.
It dispels any darkness spells. So Olak,
Sorry,
you're
Olak.
Ah!
I did not think this through.
you've got plenty of buffs. You don't need another one.
The fever dream.
So she takes 18 damage from that.
So that's
She is
all
not
right.
blinded, nor is Olak. Olak, you also take 18 damage, and your shadow shield is gone.
Yes.
Burned away. And if I'm
Sorry.
not mistaken... Oh, that's it. Okay.
That's it. And then instead of moving again, I will click channel.
You don't want to get up?
Nope.
She's just lying down there.
I want
Nice!
I mean, to be
heal.
fair, her leg is literally like rotting away. So I imagine like Kyra's got like she's not laying down, like she's sitting upright with her back against the rock wall behind her, like trying to ignore the searing agony in her leg. Does that sound right?
So 20. Yeah, that sounds exactly right. Also, the hole in my stomach where it stabbed me.
Also that, yeah. Kyra is fucked up right now.
I'm healing myself, though. It's fine, guys. 25 if you're within 30 feet of me.
You're the
Okay.
only one that's really taken a hit like recently.
All right. So Kyra is still sitting there, probably one hand over her belly, the other still clutching the holy sword.
Yeah.
Rotting leg probably straight out in front of you, the other leg pulled in.
Cool.
Olak,
I healed 1 hit point from that.
right on.
Glad I could help.
Olak?
You know what? That makes me angry.
Uh-oh. I hear
I'm
they wouldn't like you
sorry,
when you're angry.
Olak.
So she's been attempting to cast a spell beside me, right?
Yes.
Well, with my move action, I'm gonna give myself feed for 1 minute. I shall be disruptive.
Oh, eat my spaghetti.
And I will do a single attack with Vital Strike.
You want spaghetti eaten from you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do.
So
From you, not to you?
34.
Or by you?
34 will hit for 22 points of slashing damage.
And the Vital Strike.
And the Vital Strike. 26 more.
The vicious.
Ouch. And the vicious, yep. What else you got? Another 10. Okay. So yeah, once again, you slam that sword almost like a baseball bat into her, almost knocking her on her ass in the air, which would cause her to plummet. Like she staggers away from you in the air, now clutching her own stomach and grabbing her rapiers, which she's had 2 rapiers in hand.
I'm gonna mount your head on it.
You will suffer for this. I'm not done. Okay. Feya.
I'm gonna keep my trajectory going. Oh god! It did a curveball! There we go, right there.
Okay, that would be 10 feet, because technically you'd have to go forward 5 and then over, like to do a gentle turn.
Oh, I was going straight. Kind of.
Oh, I thought you went diagonally. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's dag that way, but it's still
I mean,
kind of
it's still a
either
change
way.
in direction.
Feya will smile and go, "What was that?" And then
The sad thing is, she probably can't hear Feya either, just over the sound of Olak ripping her apart.
No, Feya would have yelled it. I'm just not gonna yell it. And then I'm gonna
That's fine.
do my signature. Do you know which one that is?
There's a few it could be. Are
Bone
you going to turn
shaker.
into a swarm of bugs?
No. The bone
Yeah,
shaker.
that one.
Oh. Gonna animate her still living skeleton inside
Yep,
her
I'm gonna
body.
pull out my little makeshift marionette doll. Right now it has a lizard skull.
Okay. 22.
Hmm.
I believe
Okay.
she has beaten your DC.
Fortitude for partial.
Yep, so she takes half damage, I believe, and
Mhm.
does not move. So she takes 11 points of damage. Her will is strong, and apparently so is her body, as she grits her teeth, and you can see her like trying to move with your marionette, but resisting. And
She's,
she
like,
lets out a
very
very
twitchy.
quiet cry of pain before wrenching free of your control. Okay.
And Dodgy
Lem.
will sip his tea.
No, you bones, you stay in there. Stay in.
Nobody be taking my bones today.
Lem.
I am going to, and I think I can do this mechanically. Tell me if I can't. I'm going to end my Inspire Greatness, and then I'm going to
Yep.
do it again.
Yep, you can absolutely do that.
So,
Which will reset. So anybody who had temporary hit points from that loses what they had, if they had any, Kyra, and then gains them anew. 2d10 plus double con mod.
Oh, they're temp HP, and you have you used your temp HP, Kyra? That's my question. Did you use those?
I haven't
Did you get-
gotten hit since, no.
Okay. So scrap that. I am going to instead switch my song to Improved Urge of Doom.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move over to Kyra. And for my standard, I'm going to reach into my pack and I'm going to pull out a potion. And I'm going to encourage her to drink it. It is a potion of remove disease.
Okay.
She looks pretty diseased to me.
You can, as a standard action, just administer that if you want.
That's what I
So
would-
yeah, Lem, like, kind of. Actually, you don't even have to crouch. Kind of stands next to Kyra, offers her this bottle. You drink it down. It tastes bitter, kind of like medicine, but like plain flavored medicine. There's no like nasty cherry or grape. It's
Oh
just.
no, I know exactly the medicine you're talking about.
If there was a disease you are afflicted with at this point, he would make a caster level check against its DC. But as far as I can tell, at present, you are not afflicted by a
Not a
disease.
disease, huh?
Well, I thought it might be.
That's
Good,
what I
good
think,
thought. Good thought. It acts like a disease. Well,
Okay.
it also kind of acts like a poison, to be fair, but it's definitely neither.
Well, I have 0 ranks in heal. I wouldn't know anything.
Do you have knowledge planes?
Yeah, I do have that.
You could try to identify the creature that bit her, which would give you access to its character sheet if you succeed.
30.
30.
You do. I will whisper you a link, and you know everything on that.
Would you like to
Hey.
clue me in the interest of speed and tell me what kind of thing is afflicting her leg?
Just scroll to the bottom of that page. It's the bottom one called rock.
The bottom one called rot.
Mm-hmm. That way you can act based on that, and no mechanics work their way into the roleplay. So no one else knows what it is.
Huh.
So, like, as you see that it's not having an effect and Kyra is continuing to shrivel away, you're kind of like, "Ugh," and like running through. Like, I imagine Lem has like little mnemonic songs for memorizing the different demons and such, like running through that, like your alphabet song, but for demons. And when you get to Bebelith, you're like, oh, and suddenly like it clicks what you're dealing with.
Do you want me to have gone through with that and end my turn, or do I get to do something different?
No, your turn still occurred. You used the potion, and that's kind of what prompted then the knowledge check, and now you have identified it.
All right, I will pat Kyra and say, it's going to be all right. I think we got this.
Zyvanshi heals.
Okay.
Yep. I totally just lied to you, by the way, but that's okay. You don't know.
Okay.
She's going to provoke from Olak to move away from you. Olak,
Olak will swing hard, as hard as he can.
good luck. Good luck.
Okay.
Actually, wait a second. Wait, before you roll that, I think if she has acrobatics, she can attempt to tumble.
Oh.
Nope, never mind. Go ahead. So 26 does not hit.
Wait.
She has a -2 to AC as well.
From what?
Improved Urge of Doom.
I don't think that gives an AC penalty. I think Shaken just causes on all D20 rolls. I believe.
I thought that pushed her AC down. I could be wrong.
Let me double
Go
check.
on. I got it. You do your...
Nope.
I'll look.
Already found it. I got it on my screen.
Shaken.
So
Yeah,
26 does
Am I
not hit.
close to that?
Yes. You would need to spend 2 points of Chat's Blessing if you want to hit her.
Can I?
Just
May
do
I?
it. Do
Do
it.
Yes,
Do
please.
it.
Okay. You've spent 2 points of Chat's Blessing. Thank you, Chat, for turning a miss into a hit.
Still get Vital Strike on this?
Yup. So you do 23 damage plus 17.
Vicious.
$55 damage. Or no, I'm sorry, 50 damage. All right. Your weapon catches her as she's trying to flee you, desperate to get a spell cast. And unfortunately, that doesn't work out so well for her. That is going to drop her airwalk, causing her to fall 60 feet.
Hell yeah.
Fall
And your
damage?
sisters are prettier.
Taking another 24 damage, which is going to kill her outright,
Doesn't a feather
stopping
fall,
her
huh?
regeneration.
God damn it,
I want you to
Goldarian
know-
stole my kill.
That spell she was trying to cast was literally heal.
Did I counterspell or just?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. She was running away from Olak,
This
thinking
turn. Oh,
she
girl.
could, it would have fixed the stolen voice as well. However, we cannot end initiative just yet, as she falls and hits the ground with a sickening crunch, louder than her voice, actually. You couldn't hear her words, Fea, but you hear the crunch of her hitting the ground. It is Sione's turn. Are you doing anything? Or can I skip to Kyra and have her make that fortitude save?
What was the other aura? You said when we ended last time, there was another aura at the bottom.
Yeah, the little
That's
fortress.
the fortress that I dispelled.
Oh, the
There's
little
nothing else over there?
peanut.
No, that's
Is
it.
that it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look around with my arcane sight. Do I see anything else?
Only the magic items on her person.
Okay. Is she like dead?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She landed
Stilly.
neck first.
Oh. Well, that was in character.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She dead?
Looks dead.
Looks dead
I
from
will
here in my
ready-
professional medical opinion.
I'll ready a magic missile on anything that looks like it's gonna be mean. Like if
Okay.
she gets back up or.
All right. Kyra, I need you to make another fortitude save.
And as Sayoni floats by, she's like, "Whoa, Kyra, that looks
Kyra,
bad."
you lose 2 more points of constitution, and your max HP drops by another 17.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Okay, guys,
I'm
I got
actually-
this.
I'm gonna end my bardic performance and use an immediate action to let her re-roll that as I cast another. Where did
Don't worry
it
about
go?
it. I got heal and stuff.
Final saving finale.
Yeah, that I just can't
Okay.
find it.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. We know the spell.
Boom. So
So,
re-roll.
Kyra,
that.
you can re-roll.
23.
Is that including the penalty to fortitude from lower con?
Yeah. Wait, from the fortitude save that I just failed?
No.
Oh, no, it has all the right penalties. It's got the
Okay.
-4.
Okay. In that case, just barely you succeed, and the rot effect on you is ended as you've made 2 consecutive saves.
Oh, Jesus.
Also, for your benefit, the only thing that could have fixed that was the heal spell.
Well,
Nothing
I do
else.
have that. Right?
So,
Right here.
the rot has stopped, but the damage that you've already taken is done. And unfortunately, I would imagine you're going to be in a lot of pain pretty much until
Wait, can I
you've
cast
recovered that
heal
con
on
damage.
myself, though?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay. Well, perfect. I'll do that then.
So I believe on top of giving you 150 hit points, I'm pretty sure, doesn't heal restore ability damage
It
as well?
says it cures... Oh, no, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
It says it does not remove negative levels or restore permanently drained ability score points.
That's not permanently.
Oh, okay.
You'd heal 1 per day unless like lesser restoration or heal. I'm pretty sure it wipes away just ability damage.
Ability damage, blinded, confused, dazed, dazzled, deafened.
Yep. Okay.
diseased,
So yeah, that
exhausted.
will restore your constitution.
Ah!
Your max hit points go back to normal. And
Oh.
you heal 150 hit points after your max HP is reset to normal.
So it just at full again.
So you're pretty much just at full again, yeah.
Wait, you could have just cast that earlier.
She
I
didn't
know,
know.
but I wanted to kill things. I
Also
did
that.
know. I
you
did
did.
know. I just wanted to kill things.
In attempt to blind Olak.
I didn't read the spell that far. I'm sorry. That's the first time I used that one. Now I
Everyone
know
okay?
I will not use it again.
Yeah, Better.
I am now.
Are we out of initiative?
Yep.
Well, just
Yep.
to make sure, Olak's gonna go down there and coup de grace that neck.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's
Who did
already
draw
like
that neck.
she's a mess, but yeah, you can absolutely do that. Just
Hey, Olak, or everybody, I guess. Do we think she had friends?
I think
Should we
they
be
were
worried
in the
about that?
fortress that we dispelled.
Okay, that's pretty good.
They could be down the tunnels. That's
Maybe we should just go back the way we came.
as I point to the hole that
Yeah,
Siomi
Togbad,
made.
went
like-
down.
like a dog hiding in its kennel, like Togbad's in the tunnel, just kind of peering out from the shadows.
I think it's okay, Togbad. You can come out.
Yes, Chief. Okay. And like,
Oh, like,
this
still on the
giant
ground, just-
lumbers out. Yeah, and when you cast heal on yourself, like a prayer to Saren Ray for healing and mercy from this pain, you see the flesh reforming across your leg. There is a burn, like fire searing your leg. It's not a pleasant heal, but as the flesh is restored, the muscle and everything, the pain fades, leaving a cool numbness and all the strength restored to yourself.
Yay!
Well, when I see Kyra and everybody seems to be okay, mostly Kyra's brought.
I'm
go
good.
Over to her
You go
body.
get your items, girl.
Does she have a wallet, Olak, or? I don't even know that family name. I've never seen anyone like her either. So
Yeah, maybe we can write home and tell them to send daughter number 2. Maybe she wants some of this. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah, who did she say she was?
House
Wasn't paying attention.
Ramadil.
Sumet something? I forget. Oh, you know what?
Didn't
Maybe
really
it was.
roll off the tongue.
Was it
Well,
that person?
There's 2
with
kids
that-
left. I mean, I don't know
I
what we need to
mean-
do next, but
Well,
I don't want to get attacking their family.
I'm gonna
House
cast this spell on her
Razafray?
head.
Was it House
Mhm.
Razafray?
With an N at the
Hey,
end.
I
but
was
yeah.
close.
Razafren?
Resivring.
Razafrain, okay. Cannot spell.
I'll just
I'll put it in chat.
Still
pluck
I
some
think-
items off of her body.
is that Raz even like a name?
I think I read
No,
about
nobody?
the.
Sorry, I'm still recovering the rot.
Gold. I give you people gold. Get nothing. Ugh.
Ugh.
Dilly,
Razafrain.
I will get those items. And just lay them out.
May I try and identify what she is?
Yes. That would be dungeoneering.
Would we get some bonuses
29.
for our time spent with Karaya? Just curious. Would that affect the DC at all?
Only if Karaya was present. However, Fea and Lem, let's see. You spent time with Ezrin in Curse of the Crimson Throne, so you would get bonuses from that, as Ezrin was part of Second Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
So Fea, you may never have seen one in the flesh, with the exception of the corpse you guys dug out of the lake. But this is unquestionably a dark elf. And like physiologically speaking, she looks just like any other elf, only with the inverted colors. The gray, the ash skin, the white hair, red eyes, but with a grace and elegance to her features that is distinctly elven.
Not anymore.
Studying her effects as Sione's kind of going through them, examining them, you gather that Resivrain is probably one of the noble families. As compared to the other drow, her features are different, as are her eyeballs, for example. It's clear that she sees differently than the other dark elf that you saw. She also seems to have more magical potential. That is to say, she is a drow noble, not a drow. Drow nobles have spell-like abilities. They can see through magical darkness, which means she was immune to Olak's spell anyway.
Oh, see, there goes Olak. I didn't ruin anything.
They can
I didn't know
levitate, create darkness
either.
as they wish. And from what you understand, there's something very fascinating about her physiology, and this would be very secret, but you rolled really high. So we'll assume Ezrin told you, but she, the other dark elf, the corpse that you guys found, had the physiology of a distinctly unique creature, similar to elves, but like an offshoot or a sub variant. Internally, she appears exactly the same as a true elf, and yet a dark elf. So your assessment here would be that this was an elf who was transformed into a dark elf. That she was not born as a dark elf.
I will keep that part to myself.
Otherwise, I mean, the best you can say is House Razivrain must be a noble house. She had mentioned that she's the third daughter, so you kind of extrapolate. It's likely a matriarchal society. It seems like she was in a position of leadership, probably a landowner, which would also imply, given the presence of slave collars, she was a people owner as well.
Mm-hmm. I know a lot about.
You know a
elves,
lot
so-
about drow nobles. Yeah, she was a drow noble and a third daughter.
Mm-hmm.
But having never been to Zirna Canaan personally, you don't know much about like the specifics of House Razivrain or anything like
Yeah,
that.
that's fine. As I did my analysis of knowing that she went from elf to dark elf, I'm going to take an eye.
From
Okay.
the head that I cut off?
Yeah, if you
Can
let
I
me.
cast Preserve on?
Can I have an eyeball?
I don't know. I kind of want to go
Faya,
bed.
can I have eye? Or tooth?
Well,
I-
Olok's gonna pry the mouth open. Alright, take your pick.
I'm gonna take a canine.
Fortunately, it's actually really like inspecting her teeth. It seems like one of the blows Olak hit her with knocked a few teeth loose. They're just sort of floating around in there. You can just pluck one out and
Right.
Floating around in there.
yeah.
Hmm.
Now, Sione, as far as her personal effects, and obviously Faya has all this information as well, since she was looking at it, and as does Olak. You see that she had some kind of a rod, which Sione can identify as an extend meta magic rod.
Oh, hey, I got one of those.
That would
Not
be
lesser,
handy.
not greater, just regular.
Oh, that's
Okay.
up to 5th level.
That's up to 6th level.
6th level.
Mm-hmm. She's wearing an enchanted +1 elven chain shirt. She also has a +1 Horicalcum rapier and a +1 keen mithril rapier. I'm going to paste all this into chat, don't worry.
Oh, okay. I was okay.
You identify her belt as a belt of physical might +4 that gives +4 to dexterity and constitution. Her gloves are... Oh, that's easy to identify. They are gloves of arrow snaring. There's the item in chat if you want to see that. You obviously know that the little cube that Kyra dispelled is an instant fortress. And you find that she has 3 slave collar keys on her person.
3.
Mm-hmm. You also find a spell component pouch, an unholy symbol to an unknown deity. The holy symbol is of a crimson fanged skull, but in like a runic shape. The rune of a skull with crimson fangs. It would be knowledge religion or knowledge planes if you want to identify that.
Can I see that?
Yeah.
If you guys brought that to her attention.
Oh, sorry.
I'm curious.
Yeah, I don't
to-
know what this is.
I want to look at it.
A plane?
32 on knowledge planes.
Sure.
Getting my
Lem?
character sheet.
I will send you a link. I will send it to Faya as well. Right, Lurk, Logan, not Lem.
I don't know what it is. Never mind.
So, Kyra, what you know is this isn't to one of the core religions that you're familiar with, nor
Ooh,
even
this
some of the
one.
more obscure ones.
Okay.
What is it?
This is to Demon Lord.
Very nasty.
Which one?
Zura.
Don't know him.
Who?
Her.
Her.
It.
Who?
No, her.
Her.
Very much
Zura.
her.
It is a vampire queen.
Wait,
Like-
we gotta check this thing. Is this thing a vampire?
Nope.
Did we find another slave collar somewhere, or am I misremembering?
On the dark
I
elf,
don't
yeah.
remember.
Mm-hmm.
On the dead dark elf.
Mm-hmm.
One
We
final
did?
note.
I don't know if we took it with us.
I
You
think
have
we
found
did.
2 slave collars.
Do they go to these keys?
One of them does.
The
The
other
other
one you,
doesn't.
So you have 2 keys unaccounted for.
you also
One-
like destroyed one collar.
One I assume is for.
One goes to the one Togbad was wearing, yes.
I don't know which one that is. So
One final note. She was wearing spider silk robes, and Sione, you appraised those as being quite valuable. I'm going to put all her gear into chat now.
thank you.
Mhm.
I stick it
Spider
in my hole.
silk.
And I will mention, in examining, particularly if you remove the robes, you find that she has a number of tattoos that seem aligned with Zura. Also, it looks like ritualistic scarring.
That's normal for Drow. Not that I would know
At the
that.
picture that you shared in Discord, I was confused.
That's Kyra as a vampire.
Mm-hmm. It
In
says
case
so in
you
the
wanted
link.
to turn into a vampire.
The caption is literally labeled Kyra as a vampire worshipping Zura and wielding the demon lord's unholy symbol. So that's literally what you see is that symbol. That's what she had.
Okay, do you want to go through this now or later? We could do it on break, actually, if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, and the fortress? Is that still active? How does that work?
I will link you during chat or during break.
Okay.
To
Okay.
But fun fact, Zura is worshipped a lot by cannibal and
Oh,
her people and vampires.
great.
Can we
Okay.
go home?
Well, I just wanted to get, our friend here, so yes. You good?
Let's go home.
We're not gonna bother with Lich.
Oh,
or...
you know who we're gonna run into
Lich,
again?
the ghost.
Oh, we
The
can't
ghost.
just go?
No, this place is under that anti-teleportation spell.
I do have concern about if there are any lingering dark elves. If she was the leader and has two sisters, I'm sure they won't let this pass.
Especially since I'm gonna keep her head on my waist.
Where are we supposed to go? We're supposed to go to their homeland and kill them?
I was
Yes.
thinking more check
No.
to see if she has any soldiers left. Maybe?
Any
you
what
flip-
left?
Soldiers? Footmen? Archers?
I assumed
slaves?
they would come to her aid when we killed her.
Which is probably why we should go, right?
Well, that brings up a good point. Are we going to be able to make it through this place again with no problems?
I mean, if we can get to the top of that thing that keeps us from leaving, maybe we could just go like as soon as we get there and not muck about. Unless Mr. Ghosty Man is just waiting at the top, we should be able to just go, right?
It has been more than 24 hours, so he probably is waiting for us, yes. So we're gonna have to fight him again.
I mean, do you think he knows we're down here?
Yes.
Or...
Oh, absolutely.
Stilly, would I, being the new owner, since it's in my hand, would I know the command word? How does that work?
I would say part of your spellcraft check, you do determine the command word, especially since you have detect magic and identify.
If we wanted to rest, we could use this fortress. Just throwing that out there.
Okay. I mean,
You just say a command word and it'll spring up, and to deactivate
Does it have a bathtub? Just curious.
I have no idea.
No.
Oh, then we should probably just get on, really.
Well, the thing is, though, if we run into the ghost, are you ready to fight that guy with the held fireball and whatever else? Again,
I have to
right
admit,
now.
No, we should. I guess we should probably rest if we can.
Yeah.
I mean, this person's sisters probably won't know right away, right?
Probably not right away. And if
So-
so, we'll be rested.
Unless she had some sort of item linking them together, then I don't think so.
Well,
Or
I
an
vote-
arcane eye watching, which
I
I
vote
don't.
no.
I don't see. So
Fortress and nap. Then we go deal with the
Okay.
ghost and try to leave, or try to leave and deal with the ghost.
okay, do we want to set it up here?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, is that spider gonna come back? By the way, if it finds a dwarf, I'm just curious.
I think it was summoned, so I think it should have disappeared.
I didn't know that's
After
how
a
that
while.
worked. Well, good. Hopefully,
That's how mine works, so I assume it's the same.
we haven't met any dwarves on the way, right?
I don't think so.
No.
That's good. That's good. I
There were
probably
some
could
dead dwarves in the giant stronghold.
Oh, that's true.
Well, they'll sort it out. They're pretty big.
Okay, everyone step back, please.
from
Thea
where-
will happily step back.
Hide
This
behind
will hurt
Kyra.
you if it hits you. And I will speak the command word.
Okay. You want to tell us what happens?
Yes, I will, as soon as I read it. So, like,
Okay.
metal walls shoot up out of the ground, making a tower 20 feet square and 30 feet high with arrow slits on the sides and a crenellated battlement atop it. And the walls extend 10 feet into the ground, rooting it to the spot, so it can't be tipped over.
That's
It's pretty much a
cool.
tower.
It's worth noting that the walls
It's
aren't just
adamantine.
regular metal; they are a greenish tinted metal,
They're
which
adamantine.
you'd recognize as adamantine.
Ayo, nice.
And it is facing Sayoni with the door like right in front of her.
Sione, can I ask a question?
Okay.
If there were other of those things in there when you shrunk it, would they have been shrunk with it so that now they're big again and still inside?
No.
Are you sure?
No, it would have
Smush them?
It would send them to the astral sea, no?
no.
I'm
Oh,
asking-
did you give the insides a new paint job? Looks kind of
So,
excited
yeah.
for this.
Oh no.
So do you know?
it's-
Do we need to
Well,
be
let's just
careful?
open the door and find out.
Door is open.
I mean, is this how we should find out?
Oleg's going in there with a sword out.
There's nothing in there. I mean,
Oh,
I mean, you didn't. You're sure?
I was trying to explain.
Oh,
It would
well,
just
please
hurt.
finish.
It would just slam back into its cube form, and you might get hurt by it if it touches you when that happens, and that's it.
So if we're inside it, when it goes small, we get smooshed?
It would hurt, but you wouldn't get stuck inside it. I don't think.
Where would you go?
You just get blasted out.
Okay.
I think. According to the spell text, it seems like that's the case. You'll take 10d10 points of damage.
No, that's if you're standing in its area when you turn it on.
It doesn't say what happens if you're in it.
Right? I know what happened. I did some lookup. I can tell you what happened if you want to do a spellcraft or knowledge arcana.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
this
I
would be
thought it
knowledge
just-
arcana, not spellcraft.
Okay, I will. Hold on. Maybe X-nay that. Let me just think
So I imagine
about
like
it.
so you don't have to retcon anything. It'd be like maybe considering it and logically thinking through what you know of magic.
24.
Yeah, Sione, you're not really sure what would happen.
I would like to make a check as well, actually.
You know, I just don't know.
I spewed nonsense and I'm not sure if I know, so let's hope I don't whiff this. 36?
Faya, you can confirm anything inside of it when it's so it would be you couldn't deactivate it with people inside conventionally, but dispelling the magic from it
Like what I did.
would probably send the contents within to the astral plane.
That
Oh,
didn't happen to her. Oh, because she was standing on top of it?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're stuck in the astral plane.
So, yeah.
They're
So
stuck.
we can go in. Excellent. Cool.
Glad it
But if
auto-retconned.
someone dispels it while we're inside it,
oh boy, I've never
wouldn't
been
be
to
good.
the astral plane.
so
Uh.
I'm gonna sleep on the top. Just to be safe.
As you guys enter into this place, the interior is give me a second.
Is there a bathtub, actually?
The interior consists of only 2 floors. The bottom one looks to be a combination barracks and common room, while the upper floor is combination boudoir and temple. And when I say temple, I mean like there are columns with bowls of blood. There is an altar with runes dedicated to Zura and fresh blood dripping down from above onto the altar. There's a
on
strong
second thought,
scent
I
of
will
iron.
sleep on the
Can I
roof as
can
well.
I change this, Stilly? Can I change all
No.
this?
Unfortunately not.
On second thought, I will be sleeping on the roof as well.
Oh, okay. Faye's quite comfortable in here.
Yeah, I'm good with this.
There's also no mirrors in the boudoir. There are no
What is a boudoir?
like a
Dresser.
a very well, not a dresser. It's
Right?
a no, that's an armoire.
Oh.
This
Yeah,
is
for the bourgeois.
Boudoir.
Oh, I was
It's like a
thinking
really
boudoirism.
I thought it was
luxurious, fancy bed chamber with like lots of hanging linens and art and stuff like that. Though all of the art seems to depict depraved acts of cannibalistic vampirism,
Ooh.
mixed with a lot of sex and violence.
Oh.
Kyra ain't about that. So she is sleeping on the roof. She took one look and was like, yep, goes to the roof. Before this 15 minutes of flight expires.
Okay. Yep, and there's a ladder in the temple that just goes right up to the roof, and you guys can take that.
There you go. Then.
So as you guys settle into your new fortress that you may or may not be happy about, we're going to pause here and take a quick break. Chat, we will be back in a few minutes. I'd encourage you to get some snacks, get some water, stand up and stretch a little bit, shake it off. And when we come back, we're going to finish tonight's game session. We'll see you shortly. All right, now we're back. All right, welcome back, everybody. So, is there anything you guys wanted to do during your rest in the fortress, or do you kind of want to glaze over that too?
Actually, yeah, I'll talk to Lem about one thing. You know the deal, right? We don't. She was one of the poof ones.
What deal? What deal?
Okay, that's it. Faye will keep it awkward.
That's Faye.
It's been a really long day, Faye. Maybe you could help.
Maybe I could. What?
Explain a little more. It's been a really long day. I'm not.
What? Just. Ezrin, what he said.
Oh. Well, I mean, people should know, right?
No.
Well, I mean, why not? Truth is important.
Knowledge is important. Truth, not so much.
I disagree.
I mean, do you want to put people at risk? Their families at risk?
No, I suppose not.
Then it's better she didn't exist. I will probably try and take a skull from Olak.
I really hate them, People like her. They remind me of what Melagaster does to people. He does with words what they do with those damn collars. I wish we'd carved a hole through her belly that she could have stared at for a couple of hours, and maybe then she'd learn something.
I wish I could see his alignment right now. Just like, is it teetering? Slowly but surely they will be eradicated, Lem.
I hope so. Some monsters shouldn't be allowed to walk under the sun or in the darkness. So I'm switching subjects a little bit here. So what happens next? Like, we got all the stuff. Now what? Are we done?
What do you mean?
Well, we have all the pieces of the thing.
I assume we put it together.
And that's it? We're done? Or do we hide it? Or what happens?
Aya will shrug. I assume give it to someone who is capable of wielding and good, but not too good.
You know anybody like that?
Trying to think. What's Amiri's alignment? Or like, I guess.
Chaotic
Amiri
neutral.
was true neutral, I think, right?
I thought she was chaotic. She
I
was
mean-
definitely some kind of neutral.
Was there a
Neutral.
plan?
A few people? I don't know.
Did you all have a plan, like when you set out, about what you'd do when you got everything?
Didn't think I'd live this far.
Amiri's chaotic neutral.
Okay. Even better, actually.
You're pretty tough to kill. I didn't worry about that. Still not worried about it.
Hmm.
Well, what do you want to do if we're done? Like, do you have plans?
Big plans. Mm-hmm.
Lots of blood,
No.
bones, some bones.
Yes.
Okay.
If it's work, I can do one of you too.
Okay. I think I'd like that. I'm not really sure what you mean, so I'm just gonna say that.
Some would say it's pretty cool.
You should probably get some rest, I guess.
Okay. And then I am going to stay awake for the next 6 hours reading books on that creature I saw, and then sleep for 2 hours.
Okay.
I
Alright.
Oh,
would like to scry on Mandavu.
Okay.
Make your save.
Actually, I'm gonna come back to you.
No!
with that. Kyra, you said you had something to do too?
I
Let's
wanted to
do that.
cast sending to the Shuni,
June.
Okay.
and I just want to ask him if he is. I want to say, are you okay? Are the people still looking for me? What do they want?
Tayoni would be watching you in anticipation.
It's a moment before you hear, in a hissed whisper, I am fine. You should stay away. They are here, waiting for you. We will be fine. And then that's all he gets out.
What did he say?
He said that he's fine, which I'm grateful for, but he said they're still there and that I should stay away, which I can't do
Well,
that,
we're not
can
going
I?
to do that.
No. They're hurting, or at least putting innocent people in danger looking for me. The least
Have
that I
you-
can do is...
Do you have no idea who they could be?
I don't know. Do I have any idea who they could be? Do I have like a hunch? Or am
Make
I
a
just kinda like,
wisdom check. I think this would just be a straight wisdom check. Oh,
Natural
shit.
20.
There is a sneaking suspicion, and I imagine you've been mulling this over since Sione told you what she
My
scribed.
ex-boyfriend.
You have a memory from your time in Kadira of a man who fit that physical description, who was a hired killer for the Church of Sarenrae.
Okay.
A man by the name of Zadine, who you came into conflict with when he was going to assassinate a paladin who long ago had been a warlord. And he had sought redemption and earned it and was an old man now. And you faced Zadim. And basically, in the end, you stood aside and said, if he really felt that this is what Saren Ray would want, then he should do it. And you walked away, trusting in your goddess that she, and you sensed at the time that Zadim himself was not evil. He was a zealot, just doing what the church told him, and you were trying to redeem him. That was almost immediately before you left Kadira, so you never really saw him again or heard what happened.
So I don't know what happened to the paladin.
No. If you want more on that, by the way, in the iconic Slayer's backstory, it gives the full story of Kyra's part in that, which you can find in the iconic backstories.
Leonie, can I give you a description of someone? And would you be able to scry on them?
I'll give you a picture so you can actually describe them.
Yes. Though
The paladin is what I'm thinking of.
Oh, the paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have an item that belongs to them?
I don't. I would just have a description. Would that work, or would it not be powerful enough?
I can try, but it will be more difficult.
Well, the thing is, they might be dead.
I should know if they're dead.
Okay. That really is mostly what I'd like out of this. Interesting. Okay. I guess I will describe the paladin to her then. Okay. He was an old man when I saw him, so it's very likely he may have died of old age. Was he human?
He was human. He was Kadiran. Very desert oriented.
Okay. I'll draw like a rough sketch of and kind of describe like what he looked like at the time that I saw him.
Okay.
How long ago was this? Probably.
At this point, probably 8 years ago.
Okay.
I mean, you were a level 1 cleric at the time. It was a long time ago.
Yeah. Yes, I was a lot younger, so it's possible this man could have died of old age, or
okay.
I
will scry on him first, Tilly.
I'll have to tell you what happened.
So likeness or picture is -2 to his will save. Okay. Secondhand knowledge is +5 to his will save.
So a minus
and what's the DC?
Or a +3.
So he would have a +3.
Okay.
DC's 20. Okay.
He resists the save. You
but
sense that he's still alive, yes.
He resisted.
So he is still living.
So he's alive, yes.
So the dean did the right thing.
So what happens exactly?
The man that is looking for me is I assume he still is, was basically a hired killer for the church. And this was back in my homeland. He was told to kill a paladin, but the paladin was an old man and he had already redeemed himself, and I stood in his way. And then I said that if it was Saren Ray's will, then, do it. I don't know. Zadim was kind of not entirely sure.
Well, it sounds like he listened and...
I just don't know what he wants now. If he's not in a good place anymore, then...
Not if he's doing this. He can't possibly be attacking a Church of Saren Ray and be working for a Church of Saren Ray.
Possibly he's definitely strayed away from that path.
I mean, I'm just going to point out also that Paladin was a Paladin of Saren Ray.
That sounds like a boring ass
Key information. A Paladin of Saren Ray. He was a little bit intense when I did meet him, obviously. He just was pretty fanatic. And
when we go, I guess you'll need to guide us. I don't feel... I mean, whatever you want to do, Obviously, well, I don't want to speak for everyone, but I'll help you get control back of the church if that's what we need to do.
I think. Well,
Hey, wait.
yeah. I just
Why
need to
don't
know what he wants.
why don't you scry on Chuny then?
You're not there,
Uh,
Olak. You be quiet.
We already did scry on Shuni the other
And yeah,
night.
that was within 24 hours.
Yeah.
He was unconscious.
That's how we got the description of the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that. It does. I mean, Shuni said he was fine, so that's a good sign that no one has been hurt. But
When I saw Shuni, Stilly, I saw him, right?
Mm-hmm.
The guy giving orders, yeah.
Yep.
I saw him.
And he was
Yes.
lining up the temple's clergy along the wall, along with
I
Shuni.
could scry on him.
okay, you know what he
Just-
looks like now. You
I
did
saw
see
him.
him.
I could try.
That would be helpful.
Just to
I
see
want to know what he wants.
We'll have
Maybe
to rest
he's-
here a bit longer. Hopefully that's okay. These scry spells take a lot of time.
That's okay.
And I have
So
another
you've already,
one. And I have
you've
another
already
one
done
lined up.
that, so yeah.
So I will try scrying on
Zadim.
him, yes.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
would I haven't met him, but I've seen him.
You have seen him once.
And
that-
secondhand. Use
Is that
secondhand knowledge.
secondhand? Secondhand says
secondhand.
you've heard of the subject.
I
Firsthand
think
is
in this
you've met.
case, it would fall under secondhand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess he'd have a +5
Yes.
likeness or picture. I don't.
I mean,
You effectively have a picture. You
You
saw
have
him.
Okay, then he
picture,
would
yeah.
have +3.
right, because -2 for the likeness.
Yeah.
21. Do you want to use chat's blessings?
How many do
Yeah.
we have? Plenty?
A lot.
Yeah, I'll use it. Just one?
Or
do I need two?
Two.
You need 2.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use it. Them. I'll use
Do it.
two.
Do it. Do it.
Okay. So with that, looking into the mirror that you're scrying in, the cloudiness within it begins to dissipate, revealing. Oh crap.
Oh no, crap!
I'm just gonna put this
Just shit
picture.
everywhere.
Ah!
Actually, wait a minute. What am I doing? I can show you what he looks like. Alvin, you'll
There
have to
you
close this.
go.
You see this man.
Hey!
Um,
Hello.
you can see him
Nice facial
clearly in the priest's quarters of the Temple of Sarenrae.
hair. Oh, nice
He is at
shoes.
present kneeling before an altar,
Praying to Serenade?
praying, it looks like, in prayer. And you can hear him speaking Kellish, which I don't think
Shit.
Sione
Kids.
speaks, but you've heard Kyra do this every morning at dawn, like
Okay, so
on his
it's-
knees, paying worship, speaking in prayers. The prayers are even familiar as prayers to Sarenrae. Not that you know what the words are.
Right.
After a few minutes of this, he gets up and kind of rolls up the rug that he was kneeling on, the prayer rug he was on. And he moves over to, it looks like a desk where there's a candle lit, and you can see he sets a holy symbol of Sarenrae on the desk. It's got a little silver chain into a little pile, and he sits down and proceeds to write for a few minutes. You can't really see what he's writing. Toward the end of the duration of your scry, someone comes in, someone who is dressed exactly the same as Zadim and looks very similar, even wielding the same weapons. In fact, from behind, the two look identical. And this person whispers something to Zadim, who nods once, and then for a moment there is nothing, and then your scry is dispelled.
Dispelled?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I saw him.
Yep.
He was in the priest's quarters. He knows I was watching him. They dispelled me near the end. But I did watch for a while, and he seems to still worship Serenrae. He was praying. A prayer I've heard very similar to yours.
Interesting.
So I don't know what that means for us, but
They dispelled it, huh?
I imagine that he has clerics with him. If they have, somebody came into the room and told him though. So I don't
Maybe
know
they were
how.
keeping an eye on.
If they could see magical auras, but I didn't leave the room, so I'm not sure. But they saw me somehow.
Good to know. Thank you.
I'm going to try to scry Mandavu now. He is the creature that was following me.
Yes. Kind of forgotten about him.
I can never forget about him. Hope he always knows where I am. So hopefully he's not too close.
Close by?
Well,
Actually, hopefully he is
considering
close.
where we are.
Because then when we teleport away. Well, bye.
Good luck with catching up, bitch. Yeah, so I will try scrying on Mandavu.
Okay,
And I would consider myself intimately familiar.
I would agree. Please make a caster level check for spell resistance.
Yes. Caster level check.
You beat it.
Yeah, okay. 30. Yep.
Okay, so he gets a will save. What are the
-5 to his will save.
-5 to his will save? Okay,
I don't have any piece of him.
so 19.
So fail.
Nice.
Yep.
You can see him. Your the
I
mirror
like
slowly
see
clouds.
myself through.
You
He's
see
just
that he is
standing outside
walking.
the fortress.
I'm just waiting for us to come out.
You see
Go
that
on.
he is walking.
Yep.
On some kind of broken ground. And you can hear the clang of his metallic form.
Is the sun out?
And actually here, no. It appears to be dark.
Okay.
Though you can
Oh.
see his eyes
He's
and
ripped.
wrists glowing as he's walking. You see him put a foot down and there's like a crunch beneath it, and as he lifts the foot, you can see the broken arm of a body that he just stepped on. The body of what looks like a dark elf. And you see that he is beginning to cast a spell.
I end.
Okay.
Right now.
Yeah. You're on the roof, correct?
Goodbye. Yeah.
Yoni, I have a question really quick.
Yep.
Does this fortress act as another plane of existence?
No.
We gotta go, y'all.
Ah! I'm gonna look towards.
Yeah,
the...
I'm just imagining like just 30 feet
No,
up, the
what
little
are you
Sione head just peering over.
Wake the fuck up.
Suddenly, the ground begins to shake. All of you in the fortress feel extreme, violent quaking in the ground.
Oh, fuck.
Let's see.
Oh no, oh no.
The roof
Oh,
collapses. So no, not cave, cavern, or tunnel. The roof collapses. That would be above you. The roof of this cavern suddenly comes, like debris is falling and comes raining down.
Can I dive inside with Kyra?
Feeling well. You and Kyra each get a reflex save. That DC is not correct. Oh, yes it is. Yes it is.
27, is it right?
No, that's not that.
Oh,
Wait, you got your new thing for reflex? Yeah.
oh, that is the new thing.
Ah!
Okay,
I'm
so
dead.
Sione, you take 25 damage, and
Ow.
you are pinned beneath the rubble to the roof of this
This is
building.
how I die.
Kyra, you take 12 damage and are pinned, buried beneath rubble to the roof of the building. Both of you are now pinned beneath like the rock that came burying. Like the entire thing didn't come down, just some of the roof overhead. Inside, however, let's see.
Well, it's
Oh my.
adamantine, so it should be fine.
You say that.
I mean,
Cliffs, nope. Nope. Open ground. Nope. Nope. Structure. Okay, here we go. The structure takes 100 points of damage.
Jesus. How much?
Minus
It will not
adamantine?
collapse.
Oh,
Hardness does not reduce this damage, it says, nor is it halved.
what the?
Oh,
Any
earthquake,
creature
bro.
caught inside a collapsing structure, it's not collapsing. Okay.
Guys,
Guess
you
we
need to
should
wake
just
the
left.
fuck up.
If you are pinned beneath rubble, okay. Any creature pinned beneath rubble takes damage per minute. Okay. So Lem, Olak, and Faya, who are all inside, you are suddenly like disturbed violently by everything shaking. Things are coming off the walls. Where would each of you have been in the fortress?
Probably just like random corner in the
First floor or second?
second.
Okay, second.
Wait,
So,
no,
like,
you said there's
not in
barracks
the-
in the first floor, right?
There's a barracks on the first floor,
Then
boudoir,
yes.
temple on the second.
Barracks.
Boudoir.
Okay, so you're down in the barracks. I'm gonna have Olak make a reflex, or I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess it would be a reflex save.
Reflex save.
Is that one guy chasing you? I forget.
Yeah, that's the guy chasing her.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very inconvenient place.
Okay.
Here's the problem. I hope we don't get into a fight because I started preparing my spells already.
Yeah, about that. You guys are still. You have not yet benefited from an extended rest.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't know which spells I had.
Olak, like you kind of wobble a bit and then catch yourself on the wall and like happen to grab like one of the hanging drow banners. And as you catch it, like it does come down, but you don't lose your footing or anything. You don't get hurt. Lem, where would
Thank
you
you,
be
lucky
in the fortress?
stone.
Where's Faya sleeping? Because he would be there.
Second floor.
Up in the boudoir, the bloody
Uh,
boudoir.
Yeah, it doesn't bother Faye at all. The hags
Yeah.
probably have seen worse.
And I'm into comfy beds.
Okay, well, there's only one bed, but it's a big one for a queen.
Well, I'm a pretty big person, so I will occupy.
Okay, so I need each of you to make a reflex save. Faya, you said you were going to be resting, right?
Yeah, the last
Okay,
2 hours.
so each of you will have -5 on your reflex save.
What hour is this?
1.
Oh, then I'd be awake and reading.
Okay. Well, the -5 isn't going to break you in this case, Lem.
Nope.
Faya, unfortunately. So yeah, the whole thing doesn't come collapsing down, but the bed comes apart and a lot of like the temple things are thrown around. Each of you is going to take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
You're definitely awake. Lem, you are pinned beneath the wreckage of the bedding and everything that came down. Outside, as everything comes down, Sione, and the quaking ends after only about 6 seconds. And by the way, you can see like the walls of the instant fortress. How many hit points does it have? Uh-oh.
Let's go to the
Oh.
astral sea.
Hey, we're fucked.
He's not
I
dispelling
was
it.
wrong. It
Oh?
it did break.
Oh, cool.
It did exactly 100 points of damage, and if it ignores hardness,
How can it ignore hardness? Wait.
it's like an 8th level spell or 9th level spell.
And it is an earthquake. It makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna do
Kinda
another
rude.
3d6.
Can you stop butt fucking us for a second?
Okay, so Faya, you
have
still only
one
took
night of
12.
peace.
Lem, you took another 9. Olak, you took only 12. And all 3 of you are also pinned beneath the wreckage and
We'll be
rubble
here.
of the fortress that just came down. From outside, so all of you are pinned and buried
I'm like
beneath
reaching
the
through
rubble.
the rubble. Kyra!
Outside, you hear the tinny
How long was this
inhuman voice
since
of-
the battle?
of a. It's been like an hour and a half. Accounting
No,
for the
it's
time
been
you guys spent.
longer. Each scry was an hour.
Oh, was it? Oh, I stand corrected. So
Yeah,
this would be the
I
3rd hour.
agree.
You hear the metallic, tinny voice of a Marut inevitable speak just beyond the piles of rubble around you. Salasha, the Rune Seeker, hand yourself over to justice. Your time has come. Do not run, or your innocent bystander friends will be harmed. This is your only warning. And Sione, you hear telepathically, okay, so this isn't going according to plan.
Oh shit, huh?
But do not surrender to that buffoon.
Expect me to do? I can't teleport out of here.
Then run or fight.
I don't have much left in the way of fighting.
Roll initiative.
Question.
Oh no,
How
I have
does
to figure out
freedom
what
of movement still work?
Freedom of movement, you are not pinned.
Okay. Because I use the extendy rod that I have.
Do I have to roll for dodgy?
That's up to you, if Dodgy will be participating or not.
No, I meant like for the rebel stuff.
That is dependent on if... Well, actually, yeah, I guess Dodgy and Dragon would have to roll the reflex save for...
I mean, he is evasion, so I just have to roll high enough,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, and it is DC 15.
Okay.
And I can see you guys' initiative. I'm going to start putting those in.
Oh. What's
Sorry,
his
I
name?
have to fix my spells. I have to remember what I prepared.
Sorry.
Because I was already doing it. I didn't think.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
why
just
couldn't he
don't
come
wanna-
tomorrow?
Yeah.
He
what the
was
fuck, man?
literally waiting. Before you even scried on him, I was planning on doing this. I just didn't expect you to peek under the curtain and get a sample. Technically, you had a chance to do something. You were...
What do you mean I had a chance?
Like, you knew he was coming. You
I
ended
didn't
the
know how
scry.
close he was.
He stepped on her corpse.
And then I ended the scry and I was gonna do something and you were like,
Well, yeah. Well, then Kyra was like, "What do you? Is he close or something like that?" And you were kind of like, "Yeah."
what? And then I'm gonna do something. You cast Earthquake on me.
Thea is... Who am I missing?
Me, because I was
Kyra,
fixing
sorry.
my spells. I'm sorry.
Both
it'll-
Dragon
it'll
and
get better.
Dodgy take no damage and are not pinned
Yay,
because they have
being
improved
tiny.
evasion.
Being tiny helps.
Yep.
Like when you try and smush a fly and then it just goes right between your hands after you know you clapped hard enough.
Let me pull up
Okay.
my
Alright.
notes on him.
Hell of a time to go back to normal
Sione-
Kyra initiatives.
Is there something you need to tell us?
I'll surrender myself to him. It's fine.
No,
Stay out of it.
it's not even your name.
You will not.
Don't. I'll do whatever I need to do.
No.
Let me just throw
Sione
him.
is talking out loud when she talks to her, by the way.
Who are
So-
you talking to?
You would be... So you guys would be like over here.
He's not God, Kyra.
He would be right there.
I was just really hoping we weren't going to do another combat on this laggy map.
I don't
Yeah, right.
imagine it's gonna go very far. We'll see.
'Cause we're all gonna die.
So Lem, you have initiative. You are still buried beneath rubble.
Can I reach Fea since we were on the bed together?
Yes, I would say you can reach
I'll take
Fea.
a bow wow.
And Fea, you still have your books. I would assume, by the way, if you would have taken your armor off, if you would have dropped a bag, anything you wouldn't have had on you during this relaxation, you would not have access to. So presume for Fea, like her scythe probably isn't with her. She's probably got a spell book or tome of history or something to that nature.
Mm-hmm.
Are we, I assume, not wearing armor either?
Unless you wouldn't take it off to rest.
Well, Faye
Totally.
wouldn't take it off until she
Well,
was
Faye
about
doesn't
to
have
sleep.
armor.
Yes, she does. She has a little bit. Leave me alone.
I will. So I will reach for Fea's hand, and I will say, please get us out of whatever this is, and I will imagine a spot, maybe I don't know, 30 or 40 feet away from the tower. And I'm not trying to meta this, so I will explain it. So knowing that bad things were coming from the south before, I'll try to go to like this northeast corner. And
I was gonna say, yeah.
Teleportation.
You know, like
doesn't
you
work,
guys would know
though,
it's
right?
a dead end over there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna dimension door us like, I don't know, 40, 50 feet away.
Teleportation doesn't work.
Yes, it
right?
does. You just can't teleport through the walls.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna dimension door us away.
Fuck, let's peace out, guys.
So I will dimension door us back here.
Okay. And Fea is, I'm assuming since Dodgy and Dragon didn't roll initiative that they will not be participating?
No.
Okay,
Right.
so assume Dodgy was curled up like by Fea in the bed, so Dodgy can transport with you and does not count as an additional creature.
I just grab his tail so Lem is forced to take him with us.
Works.
So
No.
go ahead and move yourself and Dodgy over by Lem.
Oh, this leg. Okay. Well, it
Actually,
will
I
happen
got you.
eventually.
I got you.
And knowing that something terrible probably has happened, but not knowing what, I will start to sing as well for my immediate action. I'll sing Inspire Courage.
Okay.
This music is banging.
Yeah, well, I mean, I figured for like the Judge Dredd of constructs, it was fitting.
Yeah, it is.
Unfortunately, it is now Mandanu's turn.
No.
Oh, I'm still in this rubble. I haven't got a chance to reply to what he said.
Give
Hang
us a
on.
chance, man.
I'm in the bathroom.
He is going to cast. You're gonna hate it. He's going to cast Wall of Force.
Oh no.
Can you do the dome with that? Can form the wall into a flat vertical plane. Must be continuous and unbroken when formed. If it's okay, so no, you cannot do a dome. So what he's gonna do is put a wall of force in the same shape as that black square I just drew around the perimeter of your debris-filled.
How high?
How high? That's an excellent question.
Like the ceiling?
It blocks ethereal creatures. To 10-foot square per level. Oh, yeah. So it's all the way to the ceiling.
Oh, you can still dimension door.
You can still dimension door through it, yes. Okay. Fea, it is your turn.
Do I remember anything that he's weak against?
You can do knowledge planes.
I did a check.
We've
on
already
him.
identified him.
I did a check on him. I'm sure I would have shared the info. Did I tell her?
Yeah.
Can we
I
even see this thing?
No, player just doesn't remember. The character would.
So, resistant to magic, weak to chaos. He has true seeing, he can see through illusions. Speak any language, dimension
Hang
door
on.
at will, dispel magic at will.
I'm just going to post the character sheet in chat because you guys have identified it so you have access to it.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I won't.
That's not his character sheet. That's just a standard Marut
Yeah.
inevitable. Excuse me.
Which is essentially what I have written down. So.
Yeah.
They're outsiders?
Yup.
Bye-bye.
Get him out, please!
Unfortunately, though, I believe range touch spells cannot be made through a wall of force.
Get me close to him, Sione.
Okay. You say that? Are you sure?
Yep. Put me right next to him.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Fea's
So it is Fea's turn. Yep, go ahead.
Fea's gonna run up here,
Okay.
and he called her Salasha.
He said Rune Seeker Salasha. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She's just gonna kind of peek her head. There's no Rune Seeker Salasha here. kind of like timid, like.
False. His metallic voice grates out. The identity of Runeseeker Salasha is known to all who travel with the rogue Varisian Sione. Your attempts to play the fool will not work here.
But that is Sione, not. I don't know how. I don't remember how much she actually told us about it. I'm not trying to lie.
I know.
Okay.
But he doesn't know that either. He's assuming.
You are assuming. I
You're
don't
assuming.
know, Salasha. Could we have a civil talk first?
A civil conversation is not required. The one known as Sione will turn herself over, or all of you will be annihilated.
Okay. How much rubble and loose stone is here now?
Tons.
Not
Multiple
just
tons.
not just the building, at this point.
Yeah, there would also. So I guess I can put that.
Yeah.
There would be like over here and here. Like he fucking wrecked the ceiling of this place.
That's fine. I'm actually gonna use blast barrier, and I'm gonna put it as a wall between all of us.
How does that work?
I believe it's
1 foot thick wall up to 10 feet high by 20 feet wide. So go ahead and draw that using the draw tools on the map, if you would.
Oh, it's 10 feet high? I thought it was higher. I'm just gonna kind of be a dick about it. Oh, that's not a draw tool.
Okay, so as you do this, like some of the rubble pulls together and then rises up, solidifying into a single barrier held together by your magical will.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that, like, just kind of be a dick about it. Like, I don't actually want to fight him, but he can't see past it, so...
Correct. Though you can hear from the other side, annihilation it is then. Sione, it is your turn. You and
Sione,
Kyra are still
put-
pinned beneath all the rubble.
Put me between you and him.
Annihilation is not necessary. I'm coming. Can I reach a wand?
I would say make a sleight of hand check to try. We'll call it DC 15.
You got this.
Whoa! Yeah, you
got
do.
this.
All right, you are able to like get to one wand. You are very
Got my
pinned, but
wand.
fortunately you got pinned with your arm next to your side, so you can get it out.
Yeah, I would keep him on my side here. I grab Kyra's hand and I flick and swish.
Yes.
Cast Dimension Door.
Okay. And you don't need to make a concentration check for use magic device, as far as I understand. Correct, Elvin?
No.
Why would I?
Okay, because you're pinned.
Oh,
Okay, so yeah, the wand functions.
One is just
You and
the
Kyra?
activation word.
Are teleported out. So Olak, I know it looks like you're next to them. You're actually like
Under.
15 feet below them under the rubble.
Yeah.
Kyra, you would be right here.
Right where? Sorry, my map is slow.
Got it. Okay, so Kyra and Sione are teleported, and suddenly you are right next to this massive 16-foot tall humanoid, hidden behind plates of elaborate golden armor. Though the places where you can see flesh, his flesh is of solid black rock, while his eyes glow with an eldritch blue light through that helm. Well, you saw the picture. You know what he looks like.
Yeah?
Don't hurt my friends.
That is dependent entirely upon your actions. Choose your next moments carefully, Salasha Runeseeker, for these are your last in the living world.
I surrender.
You do not surrender. What are you doing?
I'm
He can't
looking
plane
at
shift us
Sione.
here. Get him to where he can plane shift you and then resist. Let him spend the next damn week trying to get back. Kyra, it is your turn. You don't hear any of this. This is all telepathic to Sione.
I know. I'm just looking at Sione like, okay.
Wait, can you use that right now?
Nope.
I grab her hand. I grab her finger.
Nope. You can't. It's Kyra's turn. Oh, Vanish? Yeah, she can use that. It's plane shift
Oh,
that can't be
okay.
used.
That's what I was talking about. I was like,
Yeah. We'll see how it works.
I'm gonna use banishment. What do I have to roll?
First, a
If
caster
he-
level check opposed by his spell resistance. Actually, if you hit the spell text, that would be helpful.
It does have spell resistance, yes.
Okay.
And can I present Sione as the thing that he would be opposed to, and therefore give the spell of give myself a +1 bonus?
I don't think so. Sione and he share an alignment. I don't think that would count.
You do have your limit.
What about my holy symbol? Is he opposed to that? I mean, I would be casting this with the holy symbol.
I don't think he would be opposed to Saren Ray.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
basically judgment robots.
You would need something chaotic and neutral, basically, for him to be opposed to it.
Olak's holy symbol.
Olak's holy symbol would work miracles here.
Should I hold on to that holy symbol from
I leave that to your discretion.
I don't have anything.
You can try. It's up to you how much Kyra knows, given that Thea identified them earlier.
Oh,
Yeah. I just don't have anything that he would be opposed to, chaotic
Okay.
wise. So.
Scrolled up on my character sheet, and I'm chaotic neutral, not just neutral.
So make your caster level check. You've still got tons of chat's blessings, so
I'm
you
gonna
have-
need it.
So you can add +6 to that if you want to spend your moment of greatness, because that just sticks with you until you use it,
well, only if you already have a morale bonus.
which she does.
Oh, heroism, right? Or no, was it Good Hope? It was Good Hope.
No, I did Inspire Courage on my turn.
Did you? I missed that. I apologize.
You did.
Okay, then that.
I will use my morale bonus then, or the moment of greatness.
So
Okay.
+6.
+6.
Well, wait a minute. I don't think you can apply that to a caster level check.
No. Okay. Wait.
It says 1 roll or check.
Right, but you're not giving her a morale bonus to her caster level check.
It says you can double the morale bonus on 1 roll or check.
Right, but her caster level check has no morale bonus.
Is it because it says the affected creature is benefiting from a morale bonus
Yup.
of any type? Then it can double the morale bonus?
Yep, exactly.
Oh,
So right now, for this, caster level checks don't get morale bonuses. Almost nothing gets added to a caster level check, unfortunately.
Unless you have feats like I do.
If you have a hero point, you could re-roll it.
how many chat's blessings?
8. But I will tell you, you would need to use all of them to beat his spell resistance.
Worth it.
Kind of worth it.
Worth
And
it.
he will still get a save against this.
Yes.
Oh.
But I have a hero point that I was planning on using to make -8 to his save.
True, you could do that. So you could use all 8 chat's blessings and then -8 his saving throw.
Up to you guys. It is collective chat's blessings.
Oh, I don't care. I don't want to fight him.
Green light.
Sione,
I got nothing to say.
I will do that. I will use all of the chat's blessings.
Okay,
I'm just
you
gonna
guys
say
are
yes
down
no
to
matter
0 chat's blessings. Chat
Yep.
just, this is one of those times, how come it's always Saraha who gets the bullshit chat's blessing, like, giant bonus to make
We're
something
saving
happen?
them for her.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This is the second time chat has just said, fuck the dice.
Fuck the
I love
dice!
that. I love it. All right, so...
And then I'm gonna spend my hero points to take -8 from his will save.
Okay. Subtract 8 from whatever he rolls. I'm rooting for you.
Ooh.
25 would be his total. He needs to lose
Where'd she
4
go?
points. If there's another hero point, if anyone else has a hero point,
Olak will donate his hero point. He
That'll
ruined
give him
my
minus
streak.
Subtract
4.
4. Olak, you're the best.
That will cost. So as you do this, he suddenly looks down. I just want to know if he knows what you're doing before you finish, for purposes of how he responds.
I guess I don't have to touch him. I'm just casting a spell, so.
He has no
You can
idea.
poke him.
He just looks down at you, and there's no frown or anything. He's just looking at you. And there's like a
Sorry.
little ting as your holy symbol touches his metal armor, and he's just gone.
He went back to his plane, which would be
Axios.
Hopefully it takes him a while to get back.
Sayori's
Are you
going to
okay?
sit.
So I know
what
I'm
you
not
said.
I will
pinned,
I will
but am
sit with
trapped
you.
down here.
You are not. You are because of the wall of force. And let me
Wait.
double check
It doesn't
if
go
he.
away.
Because
Does
the
that- I'm
building
checking.
basically
Yes,
fell on me.
the wall of force is gone now that he's not on the plane anymore.
Oh.
So yeah, Olak, you can just kind of phase right through it all.
Wait,
Is
cannot be
everyone
pinned.
okay? Kyra, is everyone okay?
I think so. Lamb,
well, I'll grab all my stuff then.
sleep.
I'm sorry.
What happened?
Yeah, like Lem's over there behind just piles of the ceiling that came down.
I didn't
I-
see any of it. There was a building in the way.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
it's a
If I
No, the building went
construct,
down.
right?
If I speak the word, will it go back into the cube?
No, it was destroyed.
Oh, R.I.P.
That was short-lived.
27,500 money waste.
That man owes us some money now.
Well,
I'm sorry,
wait.
it can be repaired by a wish or a miracle.
Nope, we don't
That's
have.
not.
anything like
It's
that.
not worth that.
Don't
Do
have
we
that.
keep the adamantine
Neither of those
parts?
things do we have.
You could harvest the adamantine, yes. I would say you could
We
get
can sell
half the
that.
value by selling the adamantine.
We can sell that. We can sell that.
My hole isn't big enough to fish all of this.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of it, literally tons.
Maybe we can like get somebody to come here and they'll just pick it up.
Yeah, get some
Guys,
contractors. I think I know a guy.
I'm
What
sorry.
happened? Why is he after you? And
He's
Who ruined my sleep? Lamb?
Yep.
Was you
Ditto.
said.
I think this is what
after.
all your name on all those statues, Olak.
He's after Salasha.
who is
What's the
Sasha?
Salasha?
That's who you tried to expel from my body, Olak.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what do you mean tried?
Oh.
We almost
They
did,
just
and it
made
killed
that-
her.
Face of. Now it all makes sense.
So that's the thing that I saw clinging to you after break enchantment didn't work?
Wait, Olak's gonna come closer. Do you still need some exercising?
No, Olak, that almost killed her last time.
Did
Well,
kill her.
It did kill her last time.
It did kill me.
Did it work?
No,
You killed
clearly
me.
not.
You banished both of us to the plane of Pharasma.
So
But she came back clearly because otherwise
Well, let's try
he
it
would
again.
not be chasing you. He would have given up, right?
Well, look, I don't want to do that again, and you can't.
Should we go somewhere? Not to interrupt a whole lot, like I'm sure this is good and all, but like, is that thing coming back like in a few minutes? Should we go?
He's on his home plane of existence, so it might take him a bit. Can he plane shift? I can't remember.
Those of you with his character sheet, you may take it
Let me
back.
see.
That's what you know about his.
He can
species.
plane shift, but he can't
Once.
plane shift
He can't
into
plane
here.
shift here,
So I think
but
we
he
are
could plane
safest.
shift right outside of here.
So we have a tiny bit of time.
Okay, enough for an explanation and a nap.
Uh,
One of the two. We'll just ask him.
from what I understand, she's just quiet.
For now.
She's just a part of me. I inherited her from my family.
You have to do with your
Wait,
magical powers. Is it like that?
I have reason to believe she is the reason I can cast spells.
Don't most people inherit
But-
things like eye color and hair and
You got a
bits?
ghost.
I think
Not
if
Some
ghosts?
you
people inherit spirits, though.
you know all about that.
Do they? Is that a thing? I didn't think that was a thing. Is that a thing with you, wherever you're from?
I'm Varisian. We're from all over.
Well,
But, I guess in my family, yeah. She
Gives your bloodline powers.
she's an ancestor. She bonded herself to my family, so she just hangs on like a leech to each person as they're
You don't
born.
need to be vindictive.
Here's this.
But I suppose it is a leech that gives me innate magical abilities.
So removing her from your bloodline would
I don't
remove
think
the
I'd be
magical
able to.
abilities.
I wouldn't be able to cast anymore.
Does is it just like a dormant thing? Does she talk to you?
Yes, when she feels like it. Though she spent the first 22 years of my life in silence.
That must
Does-
I
have
don't know
been
how old Sayoni is.
boring.
can you
Does-
appeal to someone? Like, it's not
You-
your fault.
Yeah, does she want something though? I mean, there must
She
have been a
wants
reason
to
she
keep
bonds herself.
existing. This is her way of having eternal life.
What did
That's
she do
why-
to put that thing off?
She exists.
Sioni, I wasn't going to say, but if I made a clone of you, could we separate?
I'll listen to see if she says anything.
In theory, that could work,
Oh.
It
but
might
we
work.
would have to contribute some extra arcane artistry.
Would I lose my spellcasting ability?
Not if the artistry is skillfully done.
You know anyone like that?
I know a bit.
Hmm.
And I think that is one solution if you would like to have a body of your own. There are other solutions as well.
Like? Sayoni is speaking out loud.
She's just talking out loud, and we're all just sitting here like,
I was going to wait
Looking
until
around.
we were alone, child.
It's not like they can hear you.
I can complete your tattoos. It will awaken my powers within you, merging us into one being. You will gain untold power over my magic. I will be confined to your mortal shell of a body, and we will have to solve that problem once again.
Why would
But
you
we
want
will
to?
have plenty of time. As far as the inevitables are concerned, we should be just one being. You. Your clone tricks could work, I suppose. But my way will unlock all the Thessalonian power of a rune seeker.
So the clone thing might work. We'll have to do some research on it.
I was thinking of doing something, and then Faya just starts ranting about soul jars and theorizing and crafting it to be like how to split it and how essentially hinting that's how Faya wants to live forever.
you had Kyra in the first half, lost her in the second half.
Oh yeah, Faya gets into like some seriously, maybe even creepy details. Like she gets over detailed about like what body parts she'll take out or skin to use to start the clone at. Unnecessarily detailed.
Are you
Balak,
sure?
what are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's just over there like pouring a little bit of holy water onto his hand, kind of flicking
Making
the
sure
excess
prepared.
off.
What?
It's winding up. Not an
Also,
exorcism, Olak.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I still don't understand. Like, that thing wants to get this person that's in your head because it's something that they did, but you didn't do it. Can't you just tell it that, like, it's not you?
I tried that.
Does it have, like, somebody that sent it that we could, like, go and tell and be like, hey, like,
They don't care who gets in the way of their law and order.
who's they?
All of them.
The
There are
Marut?
more.
They don't have, like, a boss or a court or something you
The
can.
boss is probably Pharasma, maybe?
Well, I mean, can't we go have a chat or something?
I don't think it would be a good idea for me to do that.
Make a donation or go find a high priest and explain things or
When you brought me back, things were a little complicated.
how complicated?
I don't think you actually. I mean, you brought me back to life, but I left Pharasma's plane myself with Salasha.
Blank look.
Go on. How did you do that? How did she
She
achieve
just
that?
plane shifted us out.
With nothing. Just.
Now, Kyra, that is some extreme blasphemy on your end of the like
Like
So-
audible gasp from Kyra.
Souls
Like
can't spellcast. Once you die, like you're just a soul. You're nothing but a collection of memories and experiences. They can't
And
spellcast.
I agreed to it in the moment, and I don't think Pharasma would be very happy with me.
Well, what if we
How
talk to
did
the
she?
the other one, Grotus? Maybe we could talk to him.
We no talk to Grotus.
No, we're not talking to
Sayoni
Grotus.
thinks about the moon she saw while she was there. No, I don't think we should talk to Grotus.
Are you
What
too
would
s-
happen if they catch you? What are they going to do? Do you know?
Take me
If-
back there.
They could.
But are they going to just hold you prisoner? Are they going to try to separate Salasha from you? Do they realize that there's difference? You would lose your magic powers? What is?
When I was in Pharasma's plane, I didn't see Salasha. It was only me. So.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But she was. Was she
She looked
standing
different
there?
from you.
Okay, okay.
So
Yep.
are you two souls then in one body or one soul?
2 souls. Back to the other thing I said.
It's actually a lot more complicated than that. I transmuted my still physical corporeal form into a soul. That is how I was able to spellcast, but finesse doesn't seem to be you people's thing.
Okay, now who's being vindictive and rude?
What did she say?
Insulting now.
She said she transmuted her soul.
Faye's gonna be taking notes on this.
Her corporeal form into
Her
a soul.
corporeal form into a soul.
So is
That's
that a
how she-
yes or is that a no?
How did
On
she
what?
do that?
Is she a separate soul or not?
The tattoos, I could show her.
What? I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, I have
Why
an
not?
idea.
It worked just fine for the first 10,000 years.
So we almost kill you, and while you're almost dead, we take your soul out.
Yes, but we have to put it somewhere. And if we take it out, Sione loses all of her power.
Do you have those jars still?
No.
Oh.
We took care of them.
Oh.
Lem had 1 or 2. I don't know what he did with them.
No, I made sure to give them to you.
That's right. He wanted a couple of them.
I think I took an empty one, honestly.
I did, yeah. All the ones that I had, we took care of because they had a soul in them.
Mm-hmm. That's why I gave them to you because, like,
Yeah.
Kaya, I don't think you should try to copy whatever she did unless you want Marut's coming after you.
oh, I just want to
In
learn
like
how.
10,000 years. It's a bureaucracy. They don't notice things very quickly.
So you know what we can do? We can do like a soul vasectomy.
I
What?
assure you, this is all quite unnecessary. Just complete the ritual, and the problem solves itself.
Does Salasha have a solution to this, or is she just kind of waiting for us to figure it out?
She
Tell
says
them.
the clone thing might work, or I can complete the ritual
What? What ritual?
where our souls become merge.
Would you be you?
Or
As
would you
far
be
as
Salasha?
that metal brute is concerned, you'd still be yourself. You'd certainly still be Sione, but you would have the powers of Salasha.
Are you sure?
Boy, I
you
wish
don't
I could sense
want
motive
me?
check that sentence.
I can.
You can.
I sense motive myself.
Go ahead.
What do I think about that? I'm not very good at 20.
Seems legit.
Seems legit, Kyra.
What can I do any checks on merging souls? That just seems
Yeah.
blasphemous to Kyra.
Yeah, this would be Jesus. What would this be?
It would be Jesus.
Jesus!
God.
Aaron Ray!
Aaron Ray, save us.
Religion, Arcana.
Either one of those. Yeah, sure. Religion, Arcana, or Planes.
I will do religion. Ah, come
17.
on.
I mean, all you can really default to is what your holy books say, and that is that every soul is sacred, and it is for Pharasma to judge their fate. Like, merging, there's nothing about this. You can speculate. It's probably blasphemous. If you look through your holy texts deep enough, you might find something, but you gotta go on instinct.
I don't know anything
Well,
about
we
merging
don't have
souls,
to figure
but
this out right now. We have some time.
we should leave this
Lasha, how much
place.
time do you think we have?
Well, let's see. If you go for the cloning method, it could take long for the body
No.
to grow
How long
from a
before
fetus.
the Marut comes back, do you think?
Oh, that hoof? I doubt he'll plane shift back immediately. He's going to want to take us off to his home plane. He'll probably wait at least a week so that his power recharges.
A week.
And then he will continue his hunt.
A week?
Before the
won't just-
Marut comes back.
He won't just come right back?
No, he's recharging.
Oh, good to know he needs to do that.
So shall we rest?
Unless, I suppose, another Marut were to help him.
Okay,
plane
so
shift, in
Lasha,
which
that's
case-
enough of that. Unless another Marut comes and helps.
What? Oh, okay. Perhaps we
Statistically,
should-
it's unlikely. No more than a 25% chance.
Well, aren't we statistically unlikely to?
Fair point.
Is there a way to throw him off your trail? How is
You know-
he tracking you?
How is he tracking you, Salasha?
Well, I'm sure I don't know. They're bloodhounds. Extraplanar bloodhounds.
How
Probably
is there
from something like locate person or some innate sense. It's
Oh, yeah,
likely
locate
that his
creature.
masters put a quest or a gesh upon him. He always knows.
Yep.
Well, Saltiel had a coin or something to block me from scrying.
Please.
You think we
Such
should
little
get you one of
knickknacks
those?
wouldn't work
Okay,
on
well, what do
him.
you suggest, Salasha?
For a moment, Sione puts on the not happy, the voice she normally reserves for Celtiel and when Lem has been exceptionally chaotic. I suggest we get the hell out of here and begin preparations at once.
We
And
need
if
to
you are going to
rest.
stick to this harebrained cloning plan, get a move on and stay mobile.
We need to rest before we can teleport.
I mean, I
Then
have plane shift
rest.
now, but we just can't do it from this location.
Wait, that could work.
I can
Plane shift
teleport.
somewhere else.
What?
Get out of here and then teleport a plane shift immediately.
To where? The Dark Forest?
If you plane shift, go somewhere where you'll be safe. Go to your pious servant's home plane. Go to Elysium, perhaps, or go to, I don't know.
I only have three tuning forks: the Material Plane, Rune Forge, and Dark Forest.
How worthless. Well,
Yeah, you are.
as my mother is no longer present, Runeforge will be no safety to us. Were you to complete my tattoos, we could command
Speaking of which,
Runeforge.
where is your mother?
Whose mother?
I don't strictly know,
Freya makes the face.
as I performed my ritual prior to Earthfall. I don't see how that is important right now.
Did she say
Well, she'd be
mother?
helpful.
Did you say mother?
Yes, Sorshin is her mother.
Who?
Yeah, Freya knows exactly.
This
Faye's
is
just
why
like,
I wanted to wait.
I knew it.
Well, anyway, let's do our rest, wherever that's going to be, and then we'll leave.
And we
I
will
can
speak when the
cast,
peons are in bed.
Fine.
Oh god.
Uh,
Where is it?
Freya is gonna start reading about Thassalon and Salasha or Sorshin.
I was gonna say, you guys never found anything about Salasha.
Oh yes, I did. Look at
Okay,
the
Okay, you
notes.
found
You're right
a
there.
name.
No, we have a name. It could have been. We
We have a
speculated
statue.
apprentice, her sister, or her daughter. So
That was extrapolation from the one sentence in a book you found about her.
Really
Well,
good
too bad.
extrapolation.
yes, I am.
Okay, well,
Freya
for the
is
time
Einstein.
being, surprisingly, Mendanu has been dealt with, so I can't give you full XP for him.
Did we
You
get
should,
XP
though.
for what's her face? That
Yep.
elf girl over here?
Yep, I awarded that earlier. Okay. Well done. So what are you guys going to do for resting? Or I guess, you know what? As you guys begin making plans to rest, before you even come to terms with what you're going to do with this particular basket of problems, this is where we're going to end for the night.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Chat,
Jesus.
thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Thank you for watching and for all of the chat's blessings, which absolutely changed how tonight played out. That was going to be a bit of rock and roll, I tell you what.
Literally.
Still have to take all those away. I just don't want to spam chat.
He is not a nice Marut to fight.
No.
I'll tell you that. We will be live again this coming Sunday with 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons at 3 p.m. Eastern, and we will be playing more Pathfinder every Monday for the next few Mondays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, but generally at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you want to catch up on any of this adventure or any of our past adventures, you can find that on our YouTube channel, linked in chat. I would also encourage you to find all of these wonderful, lovely, intelligent people in their natural home environments on their
Except
home
for
planes.
Michael.
Except for Michael. I would discourage you from finding him in his home.
But
Probably
environment.
he is a lovely, intelligent human. So.
Unless
yes.
he's like going to run some D&D for you. Then you should absolutely go find him.
Yeah.
Sure.
You'll
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
good time.
He'll probably give you a can of Coke, too.
He will.
God damn it. When are we done with that stupid behind the scenes
We are
meme?
never done with
I hate
it.
it so much.
You'll
Oh
never
my
die.
God.
You'll never die.
I almost forgot about it until this moment.
Yeah,
Never forget.
well,
Does
don't
it
worry.
picture in your mind?
It's a team effort. Good night,
Leave
chat.
him
Everyone
with
take
that
care.
big
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, chat.
In